Please Don't Kill Us, the only, as far as we know, live tabletop role-playing game where you...
Mike fell.
You know, it's just a way to keep us humble.
Yeah, true.
We're gonna get that on. Someone else wanna, take over
You might want to position it so it's up rather than like sideways. Does that make sense?
Immediate technical difficulty is so on brand.
Turn the camera off.
Turn the camera off, dead ass.
Okay, push that part down.
I can't get
Just
it
go
in
get
there.
it.
Okay,
Just go in
okay.
there. Just go in there.
God,
hey
no.
everyone, welcome back to
Yeah, take the intro.
PDKU, the only, as far as we know, D&D show live role-playing game where you, the audience, gets to decide our fate. Right?
Yeah. Right? That's... Oh, it worked. Okay. Oh, I almost just totally knocked over the Stein, too.
Wow.
Chaos reigns.
Okay.
Chaos reigns.
Chaos reigns.
Hello. Welcome. We're so happy that you're here with us. We've taken a little bit of a hiatus because some stuff has happened to, which, any announcements, I guess?
We won the amazing race.
Congrats to Carson and Jack. Woo!
Thanks
We're
if
so
all of y'all,
proud.
if any of y'all are from that, thanks for coming and watching.
Yeah, we keep talking about y'all in our exit interviews and everything. Like, it's just, it makes us cry every time. We're like, somebody asked us at the reunion, which is coming out soon, but they were like, what were those little bracelets on your hands? And we were like, my friends made those.
Oh, I wish I was wearing mine. We made them little team green bracelets to wear on their adventures. Yeah. But did you guys talk about your necklaces too? Because you guys were wearing those cool, also kind of D&D necklaces.
Sword and
Yes,
shield.
so true.
Sword and shields.
So true.
All right. Sam and Frodo.
Thank you to our patrons also.
Yes, let's thank our patrons. Take down the rock.
Take that down stone.
Take down the rock.
Also, I wanted to ask before we dive too deep, let us know if audios sound good and if anyone sounds too loud or too quiet, I can adjust it. And it's always a group effort when we're live because I can't hear what's happening.
let us know.
Anyone sound a little busted?
Now talk about our patrons.
Let's do it. Thank you so much to Ari, Austin, Baking Bad, Hannah, Mackenzie, Haley, Elisa, Julissa, Baron, Henry, Zane, Pablo, Mary, Ryan, Melissa, Dunkstu, Laura, Yoel, Shelby, Sophia, PJ, KR, Finn, Sam, and Madison. Woo! And Anonymous Stoner. Thank you, Anonymous Stoner, for these beautiful steins that you donated to us. They're
Crazy.
absolutely gorgeous, and we're
Can I
very
get a cheers,
thankful.
y'all?
Can I get a
Let's get a
cheers?
cheers.
It's good to be
Cheers.
back.
Cheers.
Friendship.
Those clink so right.
They do.
I
clink.
know.
Also, I want to
They
shout
It's like
out.
a deep
They
clunk.
clonk.
They don't clink, they clonk.
Clonk.
I want to shout out Mackenzie in our Discord. Please join our Discord. It's a blast in there.
It is a blast.
For making this beautiful Figuroni Fish Sticks Fun Hut poster that I'm
So
obsessed
amazing.
with. It is so gorgeous. Thank
Yeah,
you
it's
so
so
much for
cute.
creating it for us.
I love it.
Love it.
Gave me a real giggle.
And if you join our Patreon, or if you're a patron already, this Monday, Memorial Day, we're going to be having a Memorial Day kind of barbecue hangout sesh. Maybe not actual barbecue, but it'll feel like one.
Because we're going to be roasting each other.
We're going to be roasting each other.
More of a spiritual barbecue.
Yeah, yeah. So join us if you are a patron. Monday, 4 p.m. We will be live, chatting, hanging, playing games, being friends, talking to ya.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
Wow. Is there anything else? Or anything other announcements? Or anything else to say?
Playing again next
Follow
Thursday.
Dweeb Wars, you guys. Our
Aw.
sister channel.
Our
Aw.
sisters.
Sister
Uh-huh.
channel.
Those are my sissies.
For Amazing Race recaps and also nerdy stuff.
Yes, and everyone on here has been on that, so check that out.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
Debating horses and Club Penguin and Pokemon.
Yes, well, Jordan's actually about to be in the next episode, which will also be coming out on Monday.
A very,
which is a
very,
very good
fun
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should
it's
say
so
what?
good.
A
Can
little
I say a little
tease?
bit about
Yeah,
it?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, it's a little, y'all know I love Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race.
I do know
It's
that.
about Drag Race and video game characters, so look
Check
what we
out
debate about.
our one-shot Fruiple's Frock Race
True, run by Jordan. So
if you want a
good.
little bit more of the Dungeons and Dragons
Drag Race
drag
vibe.
queen crossover.
Yep. Period.
But that's pretty much it. And then we may or may not have a very special guest from The Amazing Race
Oh, yeah.
doing a one-shot from our season of The Amazing Race.
That would be out maybe
Surprise
2
guest.
weeks from now.
A couple, 2 weeks from now.
And
Or
if you
maybe
wanted
3
more
weeks.
content like that, check out Amazing Race one-shot with Ricky
Ricky and
Cesar.
Cesar.
So true.
Right, yeah.
So much good stuff to
A
catch
lot of
up
stuff
on.
to check
Huh?
out. A lot of stuff to check out.
A lot of stuff to check out. Yup.
Out.
It's a library,
Um,
lots of stuff to check
Anyways, if you're new here, we're really happy you're here, and we have fun.
Yeah, let's have some
out. Is there a
fun.
crossroads?
Oh my God, there is. So a way that what we do at this show
Is there a crossroads?
is those crossroads. Is that you guys help us kind of decide on what happens in our adventure. And so the way we do that is through crossroads. So we're gonna do a little bit of an example. Crossroads here. Carson, is this right? You said you should actually have it upside down.
As long as it's just up, it'll
You're good.
balance.
Okay. Great. Okay, so we're gonna go to a crossroads, and a la Amazing Race.
Oh, who finds the clue?
Who finds the
the
clue?
clue?
Carson or Jack? So you have to put in the chat exclamation point vote Carson or exclamation point vote Jack.
Yes.
didn't notice your
Exclamation
shirt.
point vote Carson or
What?
exclamation point vote
I didn't
Jack.
notice your
Who
beautiful
finds the
horse
clue?
shirt.
Well, thank you so much.
Did everybody notice Isabel's beautiful horse shirt?
No, I didn't.
was
Yes.
just actually noticing it. It's very much. We all just did a marathon of Lord of the Rings, all the Lord of the Rings movies, and it's giving Shadowfax.
I know. I
actually.
thought about that. It's from like a horse. I got a thrift store, but it's from like a horse rescue, like the South Dakota horse rescue.
Oh,
Spring, South
stunning.
Dakota. Wild Horses Sanctuary. Shout out Wild Horses
Yeah,
Sanctuary.
honestly.
Yeah.
One of our sponsors for tonight.
it looking
It's looking like me. Oh, they're not showing up on screen for some reason, but I can read them.
Dun, dun,
Classic.
dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
well, wait. Okay, Jack, Carson, Jack, Carson, Carson.
Oh.
So it looks like it's gonna be me. Oh, wait. Jack. Oh my God, it's a tie.
When it's a tie, it goes to the players.
Jordan.
That's us.
Yeah.
I just want to kiss.
I'm gonna vote Carson.
Not this intense music.
I'm gonna vote Jack.
Well,
now what?
Now what? We
Now-
should roll.
roll.
Let's
we should
roll the
for
dice.
it.
Roll.
All right. Let's use Macy's big one.
Macy's big one.
Oh.
Whoa!
Why don't I use my big one?
All right. 1 to 10, me.
Oh, let's just see who gets higher.
Oh, okay.
4. 16.
I'll take it.
Okay, so the thing about this clue is when you guys are coming up against something that you maybe want to know more about, or there's like a little bit of a mystery or something, then you can open it.
Okay.
And you might know the right time to open it, or you can kind of do it whenever you want.
Like during a test I want to cheat on?
Could be.
Interesting.
During a test, I panicked about not studying for.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, we're playing STRIXHAVEN, which is college D&D. So we got
Mhm.
tasks to
school,
take. Magic
college,
school.
D&D.
So we're getting graded.
Should
I'm
we
so happy to be back.
dive
I
in?
know.
So
I'm
happy.
thrilled to do
Let's
that.
dive in.
Let's do it.
Do it.
All
Play
right.
imaginary.
Yay!
Okay, we're gonna start off with a little warm up, and just to center ourselves, it's not gonna be a character warm up, but I think we should just take a second to kind of recenter and take a breath. And you know, it's been a while since we've been at the table, so if everyone wants to close their eyes, and maybe we can all take kind of a breath together.
You guys too. You guys watching. Breathe with us.
Amazing. Last, our strapping young students met. Pro Galleon won the Great Frog Race, nominating Regina Croftgoggin as his running mate, who is not here. However, after they crossed the finish line, the small racing frogs turned into full-size Slaadi monsters, and the crew successfully put their classroom knowledge to the test, taking down a couple of those big boys. One of the frogs, however, successfully escaped during the chaos, a small green revolutionary frog named Hopster, who Regina had befriended down by the creek. To celebrate, the gang went to the Bow's End Tavern to talk to their crushes and their enemies. But before going out, they had to get dolled up, of course, which included Pro being visited by his Grandaddy patron in the mirror, and Regina finally being forced to take a shower. We learned that Blaze is in possession of a mysterious wooden wand, but he can't quite remember where he got it. At the tavern, Deluge revealed more about his past. Regina grew closer to a Loxodon named Rampart. Blaze tried his hand with his cool girl crush, and Fig secured her first date with a dragonborn named Arvak. The crew played a rousing game of Wizard's Gizzard, where Pro bet on himself. If he won, his student representative rival, Greyson Wildemere, would have to drop out of the race. All right, you can all open your eyes.
And I got a boyfriend.
And
Oh,
Deluge got a boyfriend.
I got a boyfriend.
So true.
And had great relations.
Relations. That's right. That's right.
If I remember, the rolls were pretty high.
The sequel to Great Expectations.
Great relation.
All right. Well, a week has passed since that night, since Pro Galleon publicly embarrassed Greyson Wildemere, and Regina finally took that shower. We catch up with our adventuring students in the common room of their shared suite in the freshman dorms. Maybe some of you are studying, writing your fan fiction, practicing water bending. It's a crisp fall day, and the window is open to let in cool air, and outside of the dorm window you can see massive trees breaking out into beautiful autumnal colors. Regina is not with you all. She's in her room, and we're gonna go to the killers to see what she's doing. All right. What's Regina doing? She has a contagious fungus. Exclamation point, vote fungus. Or she's sleeping off a hangover. Exclamation point, vote hangover.
A contagious fungus.
Fungus. Oh, contagious?
Massive
Fungus.
bummer.
So that's going to be.
Like,
Last of
She has
Us.
staff?
yeah.
Maybe the dirt was protecting her and y'all
Oh,
took off
shit.
her layer of.
Oh my god, that was her armor.
That was your.
Her AC
Okay.
just went down.
You scrubbed that girl clean.
It doesn't look like it's gonna work on screen today, but
Here.
I'm gonna just count.
Why?
just
What do you
fungus.
think
Maybe,
it is? Should I do something different? Wait, it says YouTube inactive.
Oh,
Don't forget to mod Streamlabs. Well,
it's gonna be hangover.
We're gonna have to count it, but okay, good, yeah.
We
One
don't
of
need
those
the
is a
fungus.
private problem, and one of those is a very public problem. Like,
One of those is CDC. It needs to be called.
so Regina is in her room. She's already kind of come out a couple times to scream at you guys for
Yeah.
being too loud.
Yeah.
So everybody's, taking it easy. It's middle of the week. You've been to classes that morning, but somehow all of you have a break around the same time.
She's been hungover for a week.
She's been She's been partying every night. Maybe
Yeah.
she's got a taste for
God,
it.
good for her.
And you hear a knock at the door.
I
And-
run over, and I quickly and I open it.
Offer?
You open it. No one is there.
Oh.
But there is a piece of paper in an envelope outside the door.
You guys, come on. What is it?
Why are you whispering?
Because Regina keeps yelling at us.
Oh,
I
what-
really don't care about that.
Dude, who cares?
I really
Just
don't
trying
care
to be
about
a
that.
respectful
It doesn't
roommate.
really matter.
All right, well.
What's that about?
It says, "Dear students, we sincerely apologize for the unfortunate incident that took place at this year's Great Frog Race Festival. We assure you that we are looking into this and your safety is our greatest priority. We kindly request your presence for a meeting with Tedric Tava, voice of the founders, head of the Dragon's Guard, and directors of Strixhaven University, and Professor Mervinda Sharpbeak, guidance counselor, today at 3 o'clock in the afternoon so that we can discuss these matters further and do our best to answer any questions you might have. Sincerely, Strixhaven University Campus Affairs." What?
Looking into
What are they-
this.
yeah,
like,
oh, well-
cover-up job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look in the hall.
remember, weren't
is
they,
that
like-
on anyone else's doors?
No, you can't see
Oh.
anything.
Y'all, nobody else got this. They're
Dude,
trying
they
to shut
think it's
us up.
us.
Yeah.
Or something.
But also,
I don't know.
Oh,
about
you
that.
think they're trying to shut us up?
Yeah.
I also think that Melinda has it out first. Remember when we killed that mimic?
Well, yeah, no, they think
Right.
we're like
We're bad boys.
bad. Yeah. And I'm like, dude,
Oh.
look in the mirror. Like, we're not making this shit happen.
We have to meet
Okay,
with the
so-
guidance counselor, or
and
then
I
like,
guess
we
we
got
have to
like
meet with Tedric. There's a lot of people.
we got a
Tedric,
really busy
The voice
afternoon.
of the founders.
Mavinda. Don't we like Mavinda though? Like,
No. She was the one who was really rude to us.
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
don't like her.
We don't really like her very much.
Do y'all think we could spread these meetings out across like a couple of days? Like
Yes.
that's a busy afternoon.
I think
Make
they're
a
all gonna be
anyone
together.
make a history check that
Jesus.
they want to.
I'll try, yeah.
Oh, natural 20.
Natural
Yeah,
20.
don't even
You
look at me.
know very well from just like Strixhaven lore that Tedric Tava is the voice of the founder and head of the Dragon's Guard.
Oh.
So those are kind of his
You're talking
titles.
to the dragon.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's only 2 people.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to say I'm nervous about this.
I don't know. I think they should be nervous, honestly, because we
Yeah,
could
I
write a
think it's fine.
really, really good smear campaign. And where we're from, if that information gets out, people are going to stop funding the school.
If anything, we neutralized a problem that happened on campus grounds.
You know what?
It's
You know what,
fine.
you guys? We should ask for free tuition.
I would really love that. It's really, really expensive for me. I still have to work at the fish hut.
Yeah.
Like
I
most
think
weekends.
or worse, like, we could get, like, a real big settlement from this.
Your family can't swing it, or
What do you mean?
like, it's just funny you asking for free
Yeah.
tuition. Like,
Well,
you're good.
Yeah, but, like, when they almost kill you at school, it's like you should probably get something. Don't you think?
I guess the rich gotta stay rich somehow.
It's not like we couldn't use a little more money.
I'm interested in that.
Sure.
You know, just personally.
I'm good.
Or
I mean,
maybe
business
it's
is
not even a
booming.
tuition thing, and we just ask for cash so that we can just pocket it all.
So full extortion. All right.
It's not extortion.
No?
It's a settlement in cash.
All right.
I like that idea way more.
Because then our parents can keep paying tuition, and then we just pocket the money.
Bro, I love this idea. Legit. This is one of your
Alright.
best ideas yet.
All right, so
Is this gonna
that's the
fuck with your
plan.
campaign though?
That's my bigger concern. I don't really mind the money no matter
No.
what, but I'm just concerned about the emotional and social.
I would say that you all know too, just like for your knowledge, that STRIXHAVEN is like a public university, and so it's not, you know, for some of you it might be more, but it's like a much lower cost than kind of a private university would be.
I think regardless, we gotta go. No, like,
Yeah, we have to go.
all right.
I mean,
You don't want to go, dude?
no, I don't want to go.
You're not
But
even
if you
like-
guys are going, like, I'll go.
Hey, but what if they give us a prize?
I think that I'm just.
What if they throw us a parade?
That's true.
What
I
if
should
they
kinda
give
got
us
this project
cash?
going. I don't know.
What if they give us cash?
I
Cold
honestly think
hard.
they might-
Gold.
They're gonna need to shut us up if they don't want word spreading. We're one sending stone away from talking to some pretty important investors in the school, so
That's true.
we have something on our side.
Okay, I'll go, but it's important for me to get back today. I've been messing with all these different fruits I found and seeing which one makes the best bong. So I do need to get to the
Oh,
bottom of this
dude.
probably today.
What's the best so far?
So far, banana is
I was gonna
not
say banana.
correct.
Banana, yeah, too long.
Avocado, also not correct.
Now, how do you
Banana
hollow out
too
a banana
skinny.
without ruining the integrity of the tube?
Well, therein lies the problem.
Right, right.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Right.
Pear is promising. Apple, Classico, no
Have you ever
interest.
tried pineapple?
No. Let's swing by the store on the way to the meeting.
Okay.
I think I'd get ready to go.
What time is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 1 o'clock. Like,
Okay.
you know, it'll take you kind of probably 10 or 15 minutes
All
to
right.
really get over there. And you know that the Office of Student Affairs is in the Biblioplex, it's the library.
All right.
If you guys want to put out the map, you can for your
Yeah.
own desire.
Why don't I move the smart
Here,
box?
Macy. Macy.
That makes me nervous. Just for funsies.
Okay.
Should I update her on the situation, like, or should?
I think
she's
the
gonna
less
get
she
angry?
knows, the better.
Okay.
Wait, I'm a roommate. I can go say something.
All right. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You don't hear anything.
Hi, roomie. What's up, girl? I love you. So I feel like we're in a real pile of shit, and we have to go talk to the guidance counselor. I know that you're not feeling well, but I thought you should know.
Make a perception check. Have you opened the door? You're right outside it.
I'm right outside it. 10.
You don't really hear much, and then you wait for a little bit longer, and you hear some very loud snores. Some you're very familiar with
All right.
coming from the room.
She's I don't want to call it sleeping because it's more like have you ever seen somebody being attacked by a lot of bees?
Yeah.
It's like swatting. And that's kind of how she sleeps. It's like a lot of involuntary kicks and swats and stuff. And
That
at some point,
tracks.
she takes out a strand of hair and like starts twirling around her hair, and then it just becomes more and more hair until it's like a little comb that she puts on a finger. So I think she's doing that.
Oh.
All right. Well, let's leave her to it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get ready and head out.
Figuroni, you must have seen some things living with her.
Yeah, and I've smelled some things too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all have.
You know, I thought that I was going to be the eccentric one, if I'm being honest. You know, I collect newts and salamanders and jars, and I like to read old books and learn ancient languages and write fan
Right.
fiction, but she's a fucking weirdo bitch.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it at all. But you know what? I'm starting
It's
to
hard
like,
to hear Fig. We're getting also just FYI.
Oh, I-
Oh.
I'm really starting to like her. I'm really starting to like her.
there's something about her. She smells awful, but
does it feel kind of nice to not be like? Are you feeling? I mean, I'm sure you're used to feeling like you're the weirdest one in the room. Is that a nice emotion? Or are you jealous? Like,
I don't think I'm jealous. No, I think that I like people who have, like all of us have a little bit of something that's a little off, a little weird. I'm sorry, we do, which I think is really fascinating. I've always wanted this because everybody in my village is really normal and like my first or second cousins, you know?
Okay, name them.
Name who?
Name what are the weird things about each of us?
Oh, okay. This is...
Yeah, do it. I want to hear.
Okay, well, I'll start with my bestie.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
I was going to talk about me.
No, you knew that.
Yeah, what?
It's always been Blaze and I hang out all the time. I would say that Blaze is, he's a little bit off in the clouds and he loves to smoke weed, which is something I've never experienced before. And, you know, I don't know if I can do
You
this.
never smoked weed before?
Before you do.
Oh.
No, definitely not.
We were going to have to reconcile that right here, right now.
I mean, him howling at a banana this morning is kind of...
Right.
Enough
that's
to
a
show
good
you that
point,
it's a little bit
actually.
weird.
That's a good
Sorry
point.
you had to see that.
No, it's all right. It was a lot of smashing with a straw.
Right.
For
That's never good
you,
to see.
Deluge, I think that you're so eager to be on everybody's good side that sometimes you forget yourself, and I feel like sometimes it's hard for you to, I don't know, like, be yourself when you're trying to impress everybody. But that's something I really appreciate in you, because you make everybody feel special.
oh well, thank you.
And I feel like you have a lot of pressure on your back, and sometimes you're not able to handle it, and it takes you a little bit longer to make genuine connections, and you can be a little bit awkward, but
Awkward.
sorry, you are, but I think that's really charming, and that's why you have my vote. I'm trying to be as nice as possible.
No,
But you all are a little bit weird.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, I think this. You know, I know. I've sort of stepped down as peer advisor.
Have
But,
you?
I
I
mean,
haven't received your resignation.
And I'm happy with you being
Well,
a peer
informally,
advisor.
I don't
but
mind
I
being
think
peer
this is what
advisor.
this is about, right? Like we're living together, and I think advising each other on how we are and how we communicate, I think is really beautiful. Now, perhaps we're peer advising each other.
Wow.
I know you
That's
and
deep,
Xander
dude.
have been peer advising
Oh,
each other. Bro! Dap me up!
Dude, that was good.
How's the advisement
Yeah.
going? Any advice?
More like
you wanna share with the
ass-visement.
I start to get like red in the cheeks, and sort of my like sort of water or sort of hair starts to sort of float a little bit more.
Dude, he's getting wet.
All right, and I walk out.
Oh, so maybe that was too far.
No,
I was about to say how big
no,
is it? I was about to
dude,
do
you got
this.
me
I
good.
was
Dude,
about to
I'm
do the
sorry,
thing,
guys.
you know.
I'm
That
sorry.
got
That
me
was
good,
maybe
that got
weird.
me
No, I think it's really...
I mean, like,
he's really gorgeous. He's
everybody
really...
I walked out.
Oh, I'm just saying
yeah,
that.
no, dude,
He's
he's
gorgeous.
really,
He's really
Yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah. No, like,
good-looking dude.
yeah. They're hot together, no question.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Beautiful
guess.
sandwich it would be. Sorry.
What?
That was an
Beautiful
that was an
sandwich?
intrusive thought.
Beautiful sandwich with who?
Delusion.
You?
Will be
Write
yes.
that one out. Write that one out.
I will. I won't say it. I won't say it out loud again, but I'll write it
Write
out.
that one out, sweetie.
Yeah.
you
I'm
want to
making.
say it
I'll
out
make.
loud.
Figuroni
making a
sandwich.
I'm making a note right here. Write it out.
Stick sandwich.
I can see the Eiffel Tower from here.
Amazing. Deluge has walked out. What do you guys want to do?
I think I'm sitting on the sort of curb
We're just
outside of the
staging a
dorm.
walkout.
I think I'm just like sitting on the curb, taking in the air.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's a beautiful
So,
afternoon.
do we have to go right now? Is that
Yeah, I
what's
think
up?
we've got to
I think we're
go.
good.
Did it say a time?
3.
What time? Okay.
It's like
We woke up at like
something.
1.
Whatever.
Well, it's 1. I guess we don't have to go now.
It's, yeah.
Chat.
It's time to
Okay.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say that.
I think I'll change into like a little bit more of a formal. Like I normally wear like a kitschy T-shirt, so I'll just wear like a button-up shirt or something and like tighter jeans.
Yeah, that's smart. I think I would probably wear like my You know how in Glee, like the Warblers have an outfit? Like I would wear like my family outfit, which like all of my family members wear. Which
And that's
is,
different
like,
than
trim.
like the blazer
It's the
crest
usual.
you normally wear?
I think, yes. The blazer I normally wear is like, you know, regular cotton fabric. I like to think that this one is like a silk. like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's a
something- or
little
not
bit.
silk, something nice.
Silk is nice.
I know.
Silk
but
is
silk
nice.
is not like
It's not
pressed.
something
nice.
nice.
Pressed. Yeah, you guys all
Chiffon.
Yeah, I'll put a
spruce
shirt
up
on.
a little bit. You put a shirt on.
I'll put a shirt on. I'm
Why
gonna go in the
Blaze puts a
corner and
shirt
find
on.
one that smells okay.
You guys meet outside the building and begin to make your way over to the bibliotheques, which you remember from your orientation. I don't know, some of you probably have spent more time in there since, and some of you have probably spent less time in there since. But you...
I don't know where that is.
You make your way to the bibliotheque's library, this beautiful, tall building with all of these different gorgeous, gleaming spires. You go inside and you're struck again with just how beautiful this building is. All of the different bookshelves that are moving in and out fluidly as students walk in and out between them, kind of different areas with fireplaces and cozy little sitting areas that students are studying in. And then all around the perimeter of the bibliotheques is this winding staircase that goes all the way up, and there are doors that kind of branch off. And you notice that once you get on the staircase, you can sort of will it to become a ramp, to become more of like an escalator type situation.
Oh,
that's
and
cool.
it's an accessible vibe.
Let's go 88.
But
Can I will it to like as a joke? Can I will it to like stop and like lurch someone forward?
yeah, you can try.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper to Blaze. Dude, you wanna pull a prank?
Yes.
Okay, on 3, we're gonna think stop at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, ready? And
Yeah.
we're gonna send them flying.
Word.
Not flying, but you know, they're gonna stumble a little bit. We're gonna go ha ha.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Ha
Who you
ha,
trying-
locked
you
and
trying to
loaded.
send us?
Just the 2 of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ha ha,
Ready?
locked and loaded.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, stop.
Stop.
Make a constitution check, both of you guys.
I said it out loud.
You
said
said
it out
stop.
Stop.
For sure.
Constitution.
Yeah.
17.
And what's your spell save DC? You didn't
Really
cast a
Mine's gonna be a
spell, but-
19.
Yeah.
14.
You guys both feel the kind of, once you've stepped on to begin climbing your way up to the faculty offices, you feel the kind of conveyor belt lurch under you, just like a little bit, but barely perceptible.
I think slide. And I try to make it flat so they slide down the stairs.
Make a constitution check.
Oh
both
my
you.
god.
All of us,
two?
or
No.
Okay.
We're
Us
in a
two?
war now.
Yeah.
Us 2? Okay, wait.
Wait, so that wouldn't affect y'all too?
No,
Yeah, what?
just the stairs underneath us, because I'm assuming we're ahead.
Okay.
'Cause
11.
if it stopped
Like they're still on the stairs, but behind you guys. turning to the
behind
side.
us,
Oh.
you guys.
Just like
it be-
backwards and away from you.
Yes, yes.
Not tumbling over head over heels ass backwards.
11. You. Constitution.
You.
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 Soldier boy.
Ooh, bow, bow, bow.
Soldier boy.
It's not looking good. It's 8.
And I
Wait.
repeat, slide.
Hey.
Yeah.
11.
Slide.
The stairs do kind of smooth out into a ramp, and you fall backwards and land on your butt. And
Oh.
I just heard
Okay.
that. It's just a little embarrassing.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, y'all right down there?
That was good. That was good.
Ego bruise.
That was good.
Ego bruise.
Takes one to know
Y'all
one.
can't
Fair
get
enough,
past
fair
me
enough.
with a prank. I will get you right back.
Well, don't challenge us. Don't ask for it.
I'd love to
because-
see it. I haven't known you to be the pranker meister.
Yeah.
Well, this is my new,
You're kind of
new
a
era.
straight A.
Oh, so now
Straight A student
now you're
edge.
like a bad boy. Now that you're dating the bad boy.
He's not the bad boy. He's
No,
he's
a
in charge of the
virgin
cheerleading
angel. What are you
squad.
talking about?
Okay.
He's in
so,
charge
like,
of the cheerleaders.
cheerleaders are bad.
Cheerleaders aren't bad.
Cheerleaders are bad.
In what way?
Blaze and I know.
Trust.
As you guys chat, the
Sorry, is that how you tie a tie?
Oh.
He just
What
folded
is
it over
that?
there. He just folded it over
What
there.
is
Do you want me to show you how to tie a tie?
Yeah, honestly, I
Oh.
never did it because like my butler always just did it for me. I never
Oh.
learned how.
No, Fig, you should show him.
Yeah, do it, Fig.
While
Anyway.
Fig is up doing that, I'm gonna kind of like walk behind them and push, like surreptitiously nudge Pro so that he gets closer to Fig. You know what I mean? Like if she's like right here.
What?
Yeah. Make a contested athletics check. I would say Pro and Blaze.
Athletics check.
Where is that on this new freaking sheet?
It's on strength.
There.
18.
13.
You kind of just like stumble into
This
Pro and he doesn't
This
move.
thing wrap around.
Yeah. Fig, why do you know how to do this?
Well-
Do you wear ties? Are you
Wait,
like
did
the
I just
type?
do this wrong? Wait, I'm doing it wrong too. I have to like, I can't.
You
focus.
guys all wear ties with your uniform.
Oh.
Definitely.
Is this right?
Is it like something like
No.
this?
That looks good to me.
How's the? Oh.
I don't think it's quite right.
You know what, Fig? I think it's cool. We're being, you know what? We're being bad today anyway because we're about to have a meeting
This is
with,
bad, but
you know, the school higher ups, and we want them to know that like
Bad
we're
boy
willing to
boys.
take these off
yeah.
and smear their names.
So
I
true.
don't know if that's the vibe I'm going in with, but
Yeah, but good cop, bad cop, you know.
I just don't want to go in like groveling. We didn't do anything wrong.
No.
We helped them.
We did
If
absolutely
they're gonna
nothing
try to get
wrong.
on our case, like
No, like we're not standing for that. I'm not apologizing for
I'm
anything.
not scared of
No.
y'all. I'm not scared of y'all. I
Absolutely
didn't break any
not.
fucking rules.
You guys arrive at the offices. As you're chatting, the stairs just sort of come to a stop right outside of the Office of Student Affairs, and it's a big glass door. And yeah, you guys go in.
is it like a? Yeah, what can we see behind the glass?
You can kind of see, and it's like a little bit fuzzy glass. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit,
okay.
but you can tell there's like a waiting room in there, like a sort of lobby area.
Your dad is reading you in the comments saying,
Everybody decent?
Come in.
What do you
"Can I
say?
teach you how to tie a tie correctly?"
Oh.
Did I do it wrong?
No, that looks good.
Oh, that looks good. That looks
okay.
good.
Did I do it wrong?
Did I lie?
me.
Did I lie?
Dad, jeez. Holy crap.
Yeah, you guys open the door and walk in, and you see a beautiful
Apple bottom fish sticks is in the chat.
Shit.
Apple bottom. There's lush couches and a thick carpet underneath, a thick royal blue carpet. And there's a little secretary's desk off to the side. Behind it, you see a small blue grung woman, a lizardy type woman, and she has white hair, which is kind of rare for a grung. You think maybe it's a wig, who knows? That's kind of
Work.
piled atop her head and like
Platinum.
I really want to snatch.
and she's wearing little reading glasses and lots of jewelry, beaded jewelry up and down her wrists. As you come in, she says, "Welcome, students. I'm Miss Greg. Miss Greg, you can all take a seat, and they'll be with you shortly."
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Miss
Miss
Greg.
Crick.
Yes.
Thank you,
I
Miss
love your look.
Oh,
By the way,
thank
you
you.
look fabulous.
Thank you. You know, I try to put pride in my appearance because I am sort of the first face you see before you see the bigwigs. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Right, we're a little nervous actually. We're
Oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It's totally fine. I don't know what it's about, but I'm sure it will be totally fine.
Thank you, Miss Greg.
Yes, yes. Do you want refresh tea, biscuits?
I would love to use
Yeah,
this.
please.
Both.
Biscuits.
She busies herself, and she's like a little station behind her. You see where she's got different tea. She's got a couple different teapots, and sets herself busying. She busies herself setting up the tea, and you guys all start hearing kind of the muffled sound of voices behind the door. There's a door within.
Listening in
Can I make
immediately.
a perception check to try to
Like
see what they're...
ear to the door, ear to the wall. Is Miss Crick? Well, Miss Crick must be busying herself.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, right,
I'm gonna
she's busying
ear
herself.
to the wall.
Miss
Yeah.
Crick is making tea. She's still
Yeah.
in the room, but
If she's also doing that, I might go up to her and start distracting her.
yeah. You go make a charisma check.
Okay.
Or
Honestly,
charisma.
I have none of that.
A little bit of riz.
I have none of
3.
that.
A full 3.
So how do you do that? What do you say when you go up to her?
Your jewelry looks like what Fjordbugs start out as, like little eggs. That we put in a little hatch that hatch over time. Yeah. It reminds me of
eggs.
we kind of come out really slimy.
Well, they're made from sea glass.
Oh, I was seeing eggs.
Oh.
I was seeing big old eggs.
While they're having a conversation,
Listening.
you guys are listening. Make a perception check.
Big ol' egg.
I saw big old eggs.
20.
Ostrich eggs.
It's gonna be a 10 for me.
So, Pro, you hear pretty clearly what's going on there. I mean, you do got your ear up against the door, but you hear the sound of a few different voices. You hear one lower register voice saying, "This is absolutely unacceptable. You're making a laughingstock of the institution. Mimics running loose, full-size Slaadi. Thank God no one was maimed. It's time for STRIXHAVEN and the founders to face the fire, as it were. I see no other option but privatization." And you hear another voice come back and say, "STRIXHAVEN has always been for the people, for the common people, for anyone who shows magical promise, not just those who can afford it. It always will be. If we really want to inspire a new generation of powerful mages, STRIXHAVEN, as it is now, needs to die." And you hear kind of a muffled, can't quite hear the rest. You hear another voice rise above and kind of get the sense that things get a little heated and die back down. And then right at the end, you sense the door. You sense footsteps coming towards the door.
They want to make STRIXHAVEN private. I don't know what that has to do with us. Maybe they're gonna.
I guess we're gonna find out.
As the footsteps come towards the door, are you standing still at the door, or would you?
No, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, take a few
I
steps
went back to them to tell them. what I heard,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, so you see a fair amount of people, about 8 people, start filing out of the office.
Do we recognize any of them?
Make a perception check. Damn.
22.
Terrible say.
What'd you say?
22.
22.
Oh, 10.
They start to file out of the Jesus Christ, the office. And you recognize, obviously, Mavinda Sharpbeak kind of ushering them out, this Owlin woman who you know as the guidance counselor. And then there's a man at the back who's coming out, and he's got white hair almost down all the way to his waist, kind of white and black streaked, and he's wearing a smart, expensive looking, well-fitted suit. You can't quite place exactly who he is, but he definitely kind of looks familiar to you. And as he comes out, he stops by Ms. Grick at the desk, and he says, "Excuse me." She says, Yes, how may I help you?" He says, "I'm, well," and then we're going to go to a crossroads.
Who is this man?
Who is this man? No, what does he want?
Who the hell is this?
To get the hell out of there, vote leave, or to find someone, vote find.
Ooh.
Okay, while
This is the guy with
he has
long hair.
long white and black hair streaks.
Yes.
Okay.
And a beautiful suit.
Is it the guy that we're gonna meet with?
And that's who
I don't
the
know.
poll is about? What does he want?
Mhm.
Okay.
I feel like
You think that's one of the school people?
Okay, it looks like it's going to be fined overwhelmingly. Only find votes.
Only
find. Fine.
He leans in and he kind of raps on the desk. He's like, "Excuse me, Miss Grick?" And she's flustered a little bit and turns around and says, "Yes, yes." And he says, "I'm hoping you can help me find my son. He's a student here." And she says, we do have access to class schedules, but I don't know if I'll be able to tell you exactly where he is exactly at this moment, but I certainly will do my best." And she pulls up, and brings to life her large crystal screen in front of her. And he says, "Fairhaven, Roger." And she kind of types away at her little crystal computer.
Wait, he's the fish stick guy.
And
Roger Fairhaven, I wrote down fish stick Empire Skank.
that's about right. Yeah.
Roger Fairhaven?
Roger Fairhaven.
What does that mean?
His father is the owner of a fish stick rival.
On the campus. Or in the world.
campus?
Oh, yes. Yes.
You guys would know. I think you checked
Fairhaven
last
fish
time.
sticks.
Yeah, that Fairhaven is a big kind of Amazon-esque, more McDonald's.
Oh my God.
What?
I don't know if I should say. I think I look towards Deluge.
I'm sort of like looking at the
I'm
corner.
gonna stand right
sort
in front of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand right in front of him.
Ms. Grigg says, well, it looks like he is not in class currently, but may have magical physiologies later today. So you might be able to find him in that. Let me just write down that hall for you. She starts kind of
Under
scrolling
my
away.
Your fish sticks suck.
He makes a perception check. Are you trying to hide it, or like you want?
Oh,
him to
I'm
hear
saying it
kind
under my
of?
breath.
You're saying it under your breath. Okay, he's gonna do a perception check. If he gets higher than 10. He doesn't hear. He kind of just goes right past him. But you have the satisfaction. Yeah, and he says, "Well, I'll try to find him there. And if not, if you could get a message to him that I will be at the Rose Ball next week for the representative announcements." She says, "Yes, of course. Let me just write that down." She takes notes right next to her, and he starts to exit the office right as Mavinda comes out into the waiting room and says, "Oh, you're here! Wonderful. Where is the tiefling?"
She has a sickness.
Oh, so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just catch her up later, won't we?
Yeah.
Well, come on in.
I come. Yeah.
Did that man look like related to Deluge?
Make a perception check.
19.
Not really. Like, maybe a little bit, if you could, you didn't get a super good look, but not on immediate. You guys step into this room. It's basically a conference room. There's a long glass table right in the middle, surrounded by these plush red velvet chairs. There's a massive fireplace on the back wall that extends, about 50 feet up into the ceiling. It's a very tall room that ends in one of the spires that you guys see from the outside, that you would see from outside of the bibliotheques.
Pretty.
And the fire is on. The fire is lit and is reflecting sort of off the walls. And you don't see anyone else in there currently besides you all and Mavinda. And she says, "Well, take a seat.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. We just wanted to sort of bring you in. And well, we have Mr. Tavor. And all of a sudden, you all see the fireplace roar to life in a different color.
Oh.
And out of it steps
Whoa.
a man. But you guys can tell he's not really in physical form
It's
Cool.
currently.
Hologram.
transmission.
Yeah.
And this man, he is an elf. He is middle-aged or so. He has intricate black braids woven throughout with fine, different colored thread, dark skin. He's wearing a simple gray robe of very nice material that's also woven through almost imperceptibly with all of these fine silk, different colored threads. And we're gonna go to a crossroads here too, actually.
Sounds hot.
A crossroads is going to be, what's Tedric's vibe? Exclamation point vote vibey or exclamation point vote chilly?
Tedric Tavor.
Taiva.
T-A-I-V-A.
Taiva.
then.
Is it still not showing up, the votes?
No. I think we just have to log in again which is fine. We can. It's not a big deal. But yeah, because I'm realizing it's
one
not.
vibey, one chili.
Yeah, because it's not showing up when it says like a new poll has started.
One vibey.
One vibey.
Oh my god, it's like a TikTok.
I was just.
Thank you for the chili. Thank you for the chili.
Oh my god. Thank you for the vibes. Thank you for the vibes. He's the speaker of the what? Of the voice of the founders. What is he?
The voice of the dragons
Voice
that
of the
run
dragons.
that started
Of the
school.
founders, I
The
think.
founders are the dragons, right? That's
Wow, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you would know.
Big job.
You're a dragon
Big
girl.
job.
And Ricky and Cesar are here.
Hey,
Cesar.
Hi.
Big love. Big heart.
Kisses, smoochies.
Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be vibey.
Vibey.
Okay.
Yeah. His hologram shimmery self steps forward and he says, "Hello, all of you. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you in my more corporeal form today. But
quite
it's
all right.
a pleasure to see you all.
And you as well.
too.
It's an honor.
My name is Tedric Teva, as some of you may know. I am the voice of the founders and the head of the Dragon's Guard and the acting president of our wonderful university."
Oh.
Okay,
oh,
I think we might be back.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. It's back. Okay, yay.
Sorry,
Sorry.
guys. Freak
Accident.
accident.
Freak accident.
It was all
My fault.
Jordan's fault. No,
Jordan!
My ass is too big, it broke the internet.
like Kim K.
Well,
I think you should clarify with Mervinda. Do you think this has to do with us? We just thought it was a coincidence that we were around these things that were happening. Why would it be a personal security detail? Just as an apology?
well, you were the only students that had to defeat a huge monster, which is not ideal for us, and we know you could have gotten killed, and with, of course, the mimic,
Right.
as
Like,
well, that you
like-
happened to be in the same both places.
are
Well,
you guys like investigating what happened, like to either time? Because like honestly,
Well,
like,
certainly, there's-
is it pointed at us? Like, be
we
real.
are certainly investigating, Mr. Teva.
Well, like,
Be real.
no, like, I don't want like the corporate answer because like our answer to this will depend on. Like, we need to know all the information, please.
We are giving you exactly as much information as we have.
So you have no information.
There's no reason to be rude.
I'm not being rude, but like honestly, like if for some reason someone's targeting us with monsters, then like the answer might be, yeah, we want the security. Whereas if it just happens to be random both times, in your opinion, like maybe we don't need him.
We certainly cannot guarantee that these attacks were not targeted more specifically, but we also have no reason to believe that they were currently.
We kind of walked up on that mimic, no? Like it was kind of doing it thing.
Right. It was
Yeah.
And
it
we
was
walked
the
up.
The
role playing
the
club.
role playing club, yeah.
I'm in the camp of probably we're okay without the security detail, but
One thing that pops into my head is compensation in other ways. So like how much like would if you did the security, like would that be like all year or for 4 years?
It would be as long as you deemed it absolutely necessary.
Okay, so 4 years for each of us. One person for each of us, or how would that work?
No, just someone for your dorm.
Okay, so I think whatever you would pay them your salary for 4 years, we'd prefer to just maybe get that whatever you would spend, because we might be able to find our own safety through our own means. I don't know if this company, I don't know, but like we might find our own. What I mean to say is, we would like a settlement, and if you guys are willing to spend to keep us protected, like we will use the money in the best way that will make us feel protected.
Wow. Unfortunately, Our security guard is already on staff with us here, so we would be simply shifting someone in their duties. We are not able to provide any compensation for this because this is more of a courtesy to you.
Oh, interesting.
There are many students this has affected. We are meeting with all of them, and we wanted to offer some extra protection.
You know, it's something that's making me feel unsafe on campus recently, is that there seems to be a little bit competition in the fish stick market. There seems to be a really good fish stick provider, and then the Fairhaven fish sticks coming in and kind of taking that from what I would say is the underdog, and it's making me
Local
honestly
business.
feel unsafe.
Are you referring to the fearbulk walking around campus with the cart?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, maybe it doesn't make me feel, it makes me feel unsafe that the Fairhaven fish sticks have like no heart in them. Like the batter is dry and flaky when it should be robust and thick.
Yeah,
I
no,
saw them not recycling right. too.
yeah, and the cart actually makes me feel really safe to know that like food is accessible and mobile.
Right, we will certainly look into that. However, I will say that Fairhaven is a college-sanctioned deal we have with the Fairhaven Corporation,
right.
and actually the random fish man we probably should get off of campus.
So, but is the is the Slaad and the mimic also part of your sanctions? You know, you're part of your
I don't
deals.
think. I think. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
I just think.
What,
I
the
don't want to
Fairhaven?
make enemies of these people. I'm sorry.
I'm just
We're
saying-
making
I'm just saying
enemies.
what's
We're not
making me
making
feel
any enemies,
unsafe.
Deluge. We are negotiating.
Yeah, and if you want to, here's a flyer
Here's
for this fish stick.
What
fun
I
hunt.
would also like to add, honestly.
Wow. Thank you. Yes. Well, we will check into that.
Oh
Here's
wait,
what-
but don't take them off. Okay.
Right. Oh, I see a coupon.
I think I'm gonna change sort of direction. I don't think she, based on my understanding, really is able to make the calls here. It sounds like she's just the guiding counselor. So I actually want to move towards Teva and start to ask him and say, well, respectfully, sir, he's been listening to all this. So here's the thing, and I don't mean to sound, entitled, but as a galleon, as from someone who is of a family who does contribute a great amount of donations to the school, I would be curious how you plan to make it up to us in a financial sense.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm curious about what your answer would be.
The answer is we don't. The answer is we've offered you the opportunity for personal security. You may take it or leave it.
I think we'll leave it.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I do thank you for the apology. We will keep an eye out.
Oh,
I'm gonna start to.
is there any?
Thank you, Mavinda.
Is
and
there?
then you see
Oh,
him, he walks back into the fire and away.
Well, that didn't go very
Weird.
well.
Weird sesh.
Yeah, like.
Well, I'm sure you all have classes to get back to and things like that, and we will just sort of just call it a day. Walter, and she calls out, and you see the door kind of open a little bit to reveal a heavy-set dwarf with round cheeks and round eyes, wearing kind of almost like a mall copy sort of uniform with a fanny pack. And
Can I roll for hot?
needed? Yeah, roll for hot.
Sure.
Needed?
You guys want me to sort of keep up with y'all?
It's a 2.
Oh.
No.
I think your
No, thank you,
skills would be better just making sure that there aren't mimics and Slaadi running around the campus. Because if it
Tough
were-
stuff.
If it were anyone else, like, I don't know, they might not have made it out alive.
How old is
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy look?
Middle-aged.
Hmm.
What did you roll?
No follow-ups.
A 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing it for you.
No, that's why I say no.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a rank breath situation going on.
Yeah, no.
Well, my name is Walter. Walter Boppins. And anything you guys need, you let me know. I'll be at the campus security office.
Oh well, thank you, Walter.
Walter,
That
bits
really
and
means a lot to
bobbins.
us. Thank you. I'm gonna scooch out.
Yeah, you guys step out and you see Miss Grick. She stands up and you come in. She goes, "Well, I told you everything good, right?"
I mean,
It wasn't terrible, but
yeah.
it like wasn't
Oh.
great. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was good. The tea was delicious
Oh,
though.
good. Well,
Definitely.
you know what? I love having visitors in my office. Well, it's
Aw.
not my office really, but it gets a little lonely up here in the waiting room. So if you guys ever want to stop by for tea or biscuits or anything, really, I'll be here.
All right.
Well, thank you.
that sounds
That was nice.
lovely.
You know, like biscuits for the road.
Oh, of course. Yes. She goes into some tins she has behind her. You
Tinned biscuits. Those are the good ones.
see that she has kind of a lot of tins all around the back of the desk, and she goes, yes, these are my own recipe. They're sort of a floral, a rose biscuit. It's seasonal. I mean, it's not spring, but seasonal for summer. But now it's good too.
Right. Thank you.
She gives you the biscuits.
I start to walk out the frosted glass doors and then
Yeah.
I'll follow
down the
yeah.
stairs.
Yeah, same. You guys head down and out of the building, and with that, we are going to switch to a little bit of a time passing montage as we do a little bit. So the rules here being number 1, we're going to start out with an exam.
I think I'm gonna skip classes for the week.
Okay,
I won't be in class.
great. You will not be in class, so you can forfeit the exam, or you could try and go and speak to the professor.
I will forfeit. the
Okay.
exam.
You forfeit the exam. The rest of you know that there is a exam on owl bears this week. I would say Regina probably also forfeits the exam,
Oh my
so you
gosh.
guys can hang. Here is your exams. Unless you'd like to roll, you can roll.
I'm gonna roll.
I have
Okay.
to roll too.
Okay.
What do we have to get
I
again?
wanna, for
Above a
fun,
10?
just take it, but I think I'm gonna fail it.
Above 10, right?
Okay, I'll just roll.
No one's gonna take it.
Okay.
Sorry,
Sorry.
that's not that was that's
Can we?
never
Okay.
gonna
Can
be
we?
Blaze's
Can we
move.
take it and roll? Take the higher. There's a curve. There's a curve because of the trauma we went through.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I want one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you have to study. If you want to study, you'd first make a roll for studying and tell me how you're studying, and you can use a skill check to get kind of advantage on
Okay.
your test check.
Regrettably, I will not be studying.
Yeah.
I think
Copy that.
I'll
Just
study.
just to keep it.
So it
I'll
can be an ability
study.
check of your choice.
Oh, any of them?
You just have to tell me kind of how you use that ability to study.
Honestly, I think what I'm trying to do is like this week leading up to the test, like schmooze the teacher, become their favorite, so that they grade my test nicely. Or maybe make an accident if I get like a true or false
Sure,
wrong.
sure.
Or if I do a short answer, they're gonna give me full credit. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Persuasion?
So, persuasion, sure.
14.
Okay, that just succeeds, so
Okay.
you will get 1 reroll to use during the testing phase.
I'm gonna also study. I'm going to perceive. Owl bears are in extinction? Is that yes?
No.
Okay. Can I try to find owlbear tracks and things in the woods, if possible?
Sure.
And try to like take notes on that, and that would be the way I study.
Yeah, what do you want to use?
Perception,
Um
or maybe nature.
yeah, I
or
would
survival?
say I would say like nature.
I'll do nature.
Kind of even just like as you're studying, really getting in touch with the natural kind of qualities of the
16.
that gives you a reroll.
I'm gonna change my answer actually. Wait, are you still in the middle of this? Sorry.
No, I'm done. No, I'm done.
No.
I'm done.
Can I, like, knowing we have this Albert test coming up, I want to go back to those trees that, like, are like the gardeners or whatever. And I'm just gonna go get a little stoned and kind of lay in the grass and just kind of like You ever met an owlbear? You know, and I'm just gonna kind of chit chat with them.
Yeah, 100%. They
Try
love
to-
company.
studying.
They start
Yeah,
chatting
like,
to you about different owl
I
bears.
had this test on owlbears. What do I gotta know?
You
Life
know,
is your
before
teacher.
Yeah.
Strixhaven was even here, there were owlbears that roamed the land.
Owlbear students.
Well, there wasn't a university, so... Well, I guess students of life.
Owlbear gods.
Owlbear gods. You get into a nice little conversation there, and what are you rolling for?
What do you mean?
So, for your study, you can,
Stat.
What do you
choose
mean?
a stat.
No, what do you mean? Oh, any stat?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it
Can
would
I
have
do
to-
Arcana? Does that track?
Well,
You just use. I would say you used per like.
I would say you use more of like a social skill for that.
Yeah. Charisma.
Okay. And you're
Great
not
news.
you're not thinking intimidation.
Well, how did you approach
Oh,
the
yeah.
conversation with the
Intimidation.
tree?
You know anything about owlbears?
Hey.
Yeah, we have this lovely conversation,
Yeah,
and then I was like, "Don't tell anyone about this happened. Never happened." No, okay, I'll do it. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna do performance, persuasion. I don't know, or just charisma.
Yeah,
like,
just charisma.
13.
That doesn't quite give you the studying. You didn't quite get everything you needed from that conversation.
Hey, I was stoned.
Academically.
Yeah.
Academically.
Student of life.
Okay, great. So taking the test. So you need to make a check in intelligence for owlbear disposition and habits regarding owlbears hunting, eating, mating, fighting, and living habits.
Just a straight intelligence check?
Intelligence or nature.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. 5.
So you can use your reroll with this if you want.
Okay, well. Okay. What are we trying to hit?
14.
Ooh.
I got a 24.
How many
That's a
how many
pass.
do we have to get? How
Um,
many on the test?
you have to pass 2 checks. Like
Out
you
of how
have
many?
out of 2. So there's 2 checks. There's a
So I really should use this.
yeah.
reroll.
So if you pass 2,
Okay.
you get 2 student dies if you ace it. If you pass, which is you get 1 student die.
Okay, I'm
so
gonna
you still
use
pass
that.
if you
I'm
use
gonna
one.
use it. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. That
Oh my God,
is
perfect
you get
answer.
everything right on that portion of the exam.
Okay.
And Blaze,
So I can take the best of this and my roll. Did we land on that?
Do an intelligence roll.
Okay.
see if you pass roll wise first, and if you fail,
Yeah.
then I'll look at your
No,
test.
refer to the test. I want to know the answers regardless,
Where's
though.
intelligence? This new character sheet is really
Nature.
throwing me. Oh.
Oh, it has to be nature. But
Okay, so I should probably re-roll, right?
Wait. No.
I got a 1.
Oh.
It wasn't sticking in. Let's see. Okay, then the second part of the test is on owlbear companions. You write short essays on common methods for taming, training, and handling owlbears,
Animal
and
handling.
keeping them as companions. And that's an animal handling check.
14.
Nice.
I got a 12. Can I reroll?
Yeah, with your studying.
Macy?
I failed that.
I failed the first part, so I don't
Okay,
No, you can still get the exam right, though.
Whew.
Still pass.
animal handling.
Jesus. 2.
You tested out the pineapple bong.
It was so right.
And boy,
It was so
it
right.
works.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Damn, that's upsetting.
I aced it.
Those are like 2 of my best stats too.
You failed?
Well, I got 1 right and then 1 wrong.
But maybe this.
And
will
I
be
wanted
good.
all that. That's on my list. On Fig's list is to ride an owlbear.
Wait, can you
Oh,
read the answers out loud?
true.
Can we also, so the people know at home what the questions are?
Yeah.
It's magical
Magical physiologies.
I thought we let the teacher talk.
Yeah.
Magical physiologies exam on owlbears. The first question is, where do owlbears most often live? What do we think the answer is?
Caves or
Caves
ruins?
and ruins.
Yes, that is
Oh!
correct.
I
Caves
know
or
that from
ruins.
Baldur's
I know that from Baldur's Gate, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Cave.
Yep.
What foods are known to quell an owlbear's temper?
Mushrooms?
Rats.
Cupcakes and muffins.
Really?
Wow. That's
How
awesome.
That
completely
is the lore.
whimsical.
Cupcakes and muffins.
How completely.
What is the best way to teach an owlbear to be a mount for riding? pet them?
So the owlbears learn by mimicking. So it's
I kind of got it. I said act it out on the dummy. Like I meant
Wait,
like
that's
like,
perfect.
acted
Yeah,
out on it. Well, yeah,
like
sure.
there's like some like I'm showing them like I'm gonna get
on you.
Yeah, yeah.
Mimicking what?
Yeah, like it says, for example, in the text.
I kind of got that.
In the textbook,
At
that
least half credit.
owlbears respond best to training that mimics exactly what their trainer wishes them to do. Crawling on one's hands and knees is often the best way to teach an owlbear to be a mount, for example.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
Okay,
What
yeah.
I was genuinely what I was picturing was not me crawling on my
yeah.
hands and knees, but another
Okay.
person crawling on their hands and knees,
Uh-huh,
and me
you
getting on it and kind of being like,
yeah.
Yeah.
you,
I think
me,
a kind teacher would accept that answer.
Well, you didn't do the kind of schmoozing that Pro did. but,
Right,
you
true.
know,
Yeah.
maybe half credit here.
Oh,
Um,
tough grader.
I know.
Who's this teacher?
Someone that wants us to succeed.
Yeah.
Okay, true or false? An owlbear's screech sounds vaguely similar to the cry of an enormous owl with terrible indigestion.
True.
Yes.
True.
Oh.
Owlbears are really
ew.
known to have bad acid reflux,
Wow.
Whoa.
which is something you guys would have learned.
You read.
If we
That's why
studied.
they're not naturally drawn to cupcakes and muffins. These foods are known to quell their foul tempers. Arcanobiologists believe they quell the creature's rumbling acid reflux.
Oh.
Interesting.
So that is true. How do most scholars believe owlbears came into existence?
An owl and a bear had relations.
Yeah, they believe a kooky wizard created the first owlbear and a breeding experiment gone awry. However, some elves believe owlbears have always existed in the Feywilds.
Wow.
But I would say the most common scholars do believe it's
Kooky
a
wizard
breeding
theory.
experiment gone wrong, but it's not just it wasn't a natural just. So I'll give you half
So they
credit for
had
that
relations.
too. They had relations. I would say that's a half point.
relations. So.
For me, relations.
Relations, and for Macy who put or Blaze who put owl
Right.
times bear pound
How did
town
you do?
collab.
Owl X Bear Pound Town collab.
Yeah.
I didn't do great.
A little
You
owl.
failed.
You failed.
I failed.
So you failed all three of those things. That just means that you don't get a student die, like that plus that 4-sided die to
right.
add to stuff, and it does mean you have to like go to after school tutoring for the week.
Oh.
Okay.
If I get one, do I have to go? Like I got
No,
one.
you passed.
Oh, okay.
And you get one student die, so you get a D4 to add to your
Cool.
rolls.
I aced it.
You got 2 D4s that you can choose to add, and you're also asked to go to tutoring for the week if you skip.
I will
classes.
not be there.
And you're not allowed to
You're
do.
not going to tutoring either?
Did we see you skip class all week?
Yeah, wait.
You get a letter, I would say, also that you are barred from attending your extracurriculars until future notice.
The arrow we just made.
Would we have seen that like letter laying around the house, or
Like, maybe
like
just
are
put
you
it on
being
low or
coy? What's
something?
happening?
I think that you guys would see that I'm not spending a lot of time in the dorm. I'm sleeping there. I'm coming home very late at night. I'm sleeping there. But very early in the morning, I'm heading out.
But we have class together. We would notice you're not there.
Yeah, I would not be in class.
All right, dudes. Something's going wrong with Deluge. It's not like him to skip class
You
for
know,
like
if
a
anyone
week.
was gonna be in class all the time,
It would be him.
Yeah.
Do you think we need to do like an intervention?
I
Does
absolutely
anyone know
was
what's
about to
wrong?
say that. I mean, maybe we should hang in his room until he gets back. He's been really not in our dorms very much.
Here's the thing, you guys. Okay, maybe this is more of a DM question. I have written down that I believe Deluge not to be a legal student.
I wrote Deluge is not a student in all caps,
Yeah, me
And then
too.
I crossed
Not
it out.
in all caps.
but then I crossed it out.
No, he goes by Roger Fairhaven. I think he is a legal student as Roger Fairhaven.
So I don't think you guys heard that from Deluge. I think that's I think that there were some conversations that happened in game that you guys weren't privy to. You know what I mean?
So we don't know that. Okay.
So you don't know that. I mean, you know that maybe like he's been shady about some stuff and he's not going to class.
right. Well, yeah.
For this section 2, similar to what we did before, everyone kind of gets 2 things they want to do. So if like one of those things you guys want to be like an intervention, we can do that too.
I think we need to do an intervention.
And then also something that's going to add to this is like during this kind of montagey phase, you guys can ask the killers things if you want, you know, a help with your decision or something. We can put it in a chat or to a vote during this
Interesting.
or you're like, what way am I gonna go, here or here?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Or what am I gonna do, or
Yeah.
something like that. And then the other thing I noticed, so towards the end of this time, once this kind of week is up, it will be election day. And you guys have, you know, Nora, your RA, who you have since found out is the second year representative, has invited you all to an election night party in her RA suite dorm where people wait for the results to come in.
Yeah, I think so. I want to have an intervention, number one, and my number two thing, I do want to campaign for the election. If I can get more specific than that, I would like to go to Greyson Wildemere, like dorm, or find him somewhere and get an endorsement from him.
Okay.
If he will do that.
Okay.
And make sure that he has rescinded from the race
Okay.
is my priority number one. I'm not worried about like anyone else running, I don't think.
Okay. You go over, you find Greyson Wildemere at the Future Entrepreneurs kind of club in the student center. And he sees you come in and puts his head down, doesn't look at you.
This guy. I go up to him, I put my hand out, I say, Greyson,
Pro?
I would like to offer a peace offering with you. I think I just want to say, like, dude, it doesn't have to be weird. And even though our families are weird with each other, like, I don't even know if I care anymore. So, like, if you're down to just be cool from here on out, I'm down.
You sort of publicly humiliated me.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm down to be cool now. I did what I needed to do, and now we're, like, cool, right?
Make a charisma check. Persuasion.
14?
I'm gonna do a contested roll for that.
Can I could do my student dice, maybe? Do I
your
get to
student
know?
die.
Do I know?
You would need to add it beforehand. Do you know what I mean?
It's okay. I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah, he says, fine.
All right.
But I do plan on being the chair for the Future Entrepreneurs of America. No, sorry.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is. The Future Entrepreneurs of STRIXHAVEN. So,
And I hope you know that, like, you have my vote, and I think you'll be a fantastic leader. And once I'm the freshman representative, I'm happy to write you an endorsement.
that's kind.
I did want to ask, though, if you would also maybe be so kind to return the favor and maybe write me an endorsement for this upcoming election. I think it would really mean a lot to me, and I think to a lot of others as well.
You gotta make one more persuasion check for that, for the endorsement. And you're gonna have to get at least a
21.
Ooh, yep.
Damn.
He says, fine. You write it for me and I'll sign it or whatever.
All right, I write it out. It says, like, Pro Galleon is by leaders, for leaders, the future of STRIXHAVEN. Don't be a noob. I'm voting for Pro. And then says his name.
He doesn't really read it. He just kind of signs his name.
And I want to.
Leah Michelle.
I also, yeah. I also want
Whoa.
to get, like, his, like,
Unearthed.
family seal, like, in wax
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah,
you know.
you get that out of him.
All right, and yeah, dude, I owe you one.
He says, will you do one for me then?
Yeah, but I wouldn't advertise it until I win because I don't know if it'll, like, be as impactful.
Right.
You know
well,
what I mean?
I just was wondering about your one of your suite mates. sort of. I mean, don't tell. I am with Mira, but she's sort of.
Wait.
We might be on the way out. Or
Oh, you
something.
think? Okay.
Well, I don't know. She's just sort of a lot.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest.
totally, dude. Listen, chicks are weird.
Chicks are weird.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, there's someone in your suite who's just not like really anybody I've ever met before.
You're talking about Regina? Or Figuroni?
Well, Regina.
You're into
really was the
Regina,
one. She
okay.
sort of came in here like a storm.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and she.
took my breath away a little.
Right. Yeah. Well, she takes my breath away every time I smell her.
There was something really interesting about her smell, yes.
Yeah. I mean, listen. If you're into that type of thing,
What type of
are you asking me for advice? What are you asking?
No, just sort of put in a good word.
Oh,
You know.
you want my endorsement for Regina?
I
Is
mean,
that-
endorsement is a strong word.
Right.
It's sort
but
of,
okay.
a good word. I mean, even just as a friend, or so, it's
Totally.
I don't know if I'm sort of her type.
Well, does he like feel like me energy? Like pro energy?
He feels like you energy in that he's really rich.
Well to do.
But I would say that he's like a lot more kind of anxious in general than you
Yeah,
seem to
okay.
be.
Okay, here's what would be my advice, because I kind of think she's into me. And trust and believe, like,
You're insufferable.
if you wanna like take that from me, like, may the best man win. I would be just like a little bit more confident. I think she likes some confidence. So like,
Yes,
you know,
well,
like
I am
when-
confident.
No, okay. When you see her, like, go up to her and be like, "Hey, Regina, I see you're a freak." You know, like, I think she likes that. Like, call a spade a spade.
Right, right.
And I'm like wishing you the best. Like, I'll definitely let her know, like, that you're an interesting guy. And you know what? Now that we've buried this hatchet, like, I'm gonna tell her, like, I'm really proud of you for just like the man that you are, and for, you know, being like seriously a good dude.
Wow, it's unexpected.
Should I wait for you and Mira to break up?
Well, don't. Yeah, well. What do you think?
I don't know. I've actually like never really dated much before, so I don't have like that.
I mean, I can put in a good word with you. Is there anyone you sort of find, attractive?
No, unfortunately, like every time I try to like solidify a friendship with someone, I'm just like not rolling with it. You know what I mean? So I haven't found quite the one yet.
Right.
But if you see anyone who you think would be good,
But
like
you're
match.
not into Regina.
I find her very attractive, but
Right.
I think it would be
Well, of course.
a conflict of
that's sort
interest with
yeah,
my running
she
mate.
is
You
just-
know,
Yeah.
with my running mate, I just don't think that would be like respectful to the school and to the voters. So like,
Right. You know that the sort of the representatives don't have a running mate, or really
well, but I do.
right. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I think respectfully, Grayson, like, and I do mean this with respect, like, you're a rule follower and I'm a rule breaker.
Right.
And I think that's why I'm going to win this election. But I really, yeah, I think you can take your best stab at her for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
You want to roll?
For friendship?
Mm-hmm. For a relationship point?
I would actually. Okay, I'm trying to
You
get
have to
a
work
10.
backwards from being enemies. Like
We never became enemies because I kept never rolling.
you can
enough.
piss them off enough.
Finally, 12.
Yeah, and you want it to be a positive.
I
Yeah.
think like let's bury the
That's-
hatchet. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a relationship.
You
boy.
telling him to tell her that I see your
Not
freak.
pro is a menace.
I see your freak.
It's like that's crazy.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm playing like a terrible character.
No, I love
it's
it. It's
interesting.
very
Yeah,
interesting.
Totally.
I
He
see
is a
your
little
freak.
monster for
By the
sure.
way.
He's totally
I
out
think
of touch.
we have a little bit of monster in all of us.
Yeah.
I think we
of
all
course.
sing.
I think we
I think
all
we all
sing.
sing.
I think we all sing.
Okay, so
It's interesting.
Very interesting.
Beautiful. What else? What
menace
else are people doing?
complimentary.
I'll Yeah, sure. I guess one of mine is going to be the intervention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just want to do one-off thing, which is send like a letter to Ardoc, maybe to find a time to schedule
Yeah.
our meeting. And then the other thing I really want to do is I want to confront Mina, because I don't think I'm getting enough credit at the STRIXHAVEN Star.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, oh, she's a menace too.
She's a
Remember who
menace.
Ardoc is?
Ardoc is the Dragonborn I had like a little thing with at the bar, but like
Roommates with Rampart.
yeah, and I was like,
Right.
I was
Into it,
really,
yeah.
I was like, okay, so we now have sex, and he was like, no, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was a kiss, I don't remember, but it's one thing that I haven't done yet, which is either sex or kiss.
So midway
It's
Either
either
sex
one
or
of
kiss.
Can't remember.
through the week, a few days after this meeting in the office, you receive during one of your classes, during a sort of decay and growth class that you're taking, a bouquet of roses delivered to you.
Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. Who's this from?
The messenger is a bird, who kind of
Oh,
like just
Messenger is a bird.
Shoot!
Not shoe, like a pigeon.
and it does have a note on it.
Oh.
And
Shoe.
the note, you unroll
Wait.
it. Uh-huh.
What does it say?
And it says, Ms. Figaroni would like the presence of your company at a date on this Friday evening.
Oh my god.
I'll pick you up from your dorm, round 7. A.
Oh,
Hey.
this is lovely. Yes.
I'm just gonna look up.
Yes, I will.
Oh.
Make a
That's
perception
so
check.
cute.
12.
Yeah, you know that this is like a pretty big lecture you're in right now. Most of your classes are right now like bigger freshman seminar type situations, and you kind of look around and you see the very back of the room and kind of a hunched over dragonborn, yellowish green.
Is it? I'm gonna go up.
Yeah, you go up to.
Hi.
He looks up and it's not him. It's not Ardoc.
Oh,
You must be looking for someone else.
oh, I'm so sorry. What's your name?
Rupert.
Oh, sorry, Rupert. Nice to meet you.
He's shape-shifting or something.
Alright.
Can I do an investigation check?
Yeah.
It's totally him, right?
I don't know.
Then why would he send a messenger?
A bird, nonetheless.
Oh my god, this side of the
Natural
table
one.
is struggling.
We're
You
struggling
don't know
over here, y'all. We're
what's
rolling.
going on
Yeah.
with this guy. You just think you're like, I made a big mistake. Thought that guy.
I'm so sorry.
No, cool,
I'm
cool,
a
cool. Yeah,
literal
whatever.
awful shit.
Oh.
Oh no,
God.
I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
I'm sorry. That was weird. I'm not. I know.
No,
I'm
no,
not.
you're not a
I think
shit.
I'm just being. I think I'm just being a really.
like classes going on though.
Oh, I know. I think I'm just. Oh, I think I'm just being a little bit self-conscious.
No, it's.
I
it's
didn't mean
cool.
to do that. I
It's
thought you were
cool, it's
somebody
cool.
else. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to call me a shit. I have a little bit more self-confidence.
Yeah, you're
than
not.
that.
You're not a shit.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're a little flustered, but class ends and you.
Teacher, I'm gonna leave class.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
You leave class, and as soon as you step outside into the hall, you see Ardak kind of
Oh.
waiting at the door.
Arnek. Hi.
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 You got my note.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the flowers. They're
Yeah.
very beautiful. How do you know? I love roses.
Oh, really? Well, I thought most people like roses.
Well, I do too. I'm part of that community.
So, great.
Of roses.
So
people.
we can go on a date
Well, yes, on Friday, right?
on Friday. Yes.
Yes.
I'll pick you up.
Okay.
I'll-
Do you know where my dorm is?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye. He's so into me.
Perfect couple. Perfect couple.
Whipped by me.
Amazing. And yes, you go to the Star, and Mina Lee is there. And as soon as you come in, she kind of takes a breath and looks down. And she says, "We're still reviewing submissions. We're hard at work on the first."
Girl, how long can it take?
And you are, frankly, a first year. And I know that your stories are interesting, and we will get to them
When?
when we get to them.
Okay, well, I've written one now, and I'm going to have you read it. I'm going to read it to you.
Yup.
You're going to sit right there, and I'm going to read it to you, and you're going to give me notes.
Mona Lisa giving a USB drive to RuPaul.
Yeah,
Yes.
literally.
This is called Arcane Heat, Chapter 7. His plot thickens. Moonlight sliced through the room in slivers, casting soft glows across Wilwyn's flushed skin. She's gasped awake, chest rising and falling in sharp, hungry rhythm. The dream is still clung to her. Velomachus, molten and massive, pressing against her like a force of nature. His voice echoed in her mind, thunder wrapped in silk, commanding and low. She's reminded the way his clawed hand had circled her arm, firm, reverent. The way his golden scales wrapped against her skin when she leaned in, a shiver of pain and pleasure. And that kiss, God's that kiss. That's the beginning of my chapter, but I would like to get some notes, please.
Oh,
That was incredible.
Yeah, gods. I love gods.
that
That
kiss.
kiss.
make a performance check with advantage.
Thank you.
There we go.
Finally, right? It's either a 17 or a 1, so I'll go with 17.
Which one do you want to
You can
take?
see that
I don't know.
she looks pretty. She's gotten kind of flushed, and she's no, I thought it was good. I don't have any. I'm more of a visual person, so if you can give me a copy, and I'll put it at the top of the stack.
Great.
All right.
Mina, I know we got off on the wrong page.
No, I
No.
frankly don't think we got on the wrong page. Some people find me grating, but
I don't.
that's just who I am.
I don't find.
I
you,
just work really hard.
I don't find you grating. I find you trying to be exclusive when you really don't need to be.
I'm not trying to be exclusive. I'm just trying to make the paper the best that it can be, you know.
And I've read your paper, and I know my story is right for the paper. It's something that the community needs. Something with tension, a little bit of spark, something that really nibbles your dibbles, you know?
Yes.
And that's what I'm trying to offer you. I know I'm a first year, but if I'm being honest, I want to be where you are when I'm a third year.
Wow. That's cool. Yeah, well, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll put it at the top of the stack.
Okay, well,
For our, our submissions
thank you.
for fiction.
Thanks. If you ever just want to just get a drink,
Oh, wow. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you want to do the thing, or
the thing.
she holds out her crystal.
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah, you just send me a message, and I'm normally not doing anything on the weekends.
Okay. Well,
But you can find me here probably. Well, probably on the weekends I'm here too.
Well, I'll be smoking out of a pineapple bong. My friend just made it. It's
Oh,
actually
awesome.
really lovely if you've ever want to join us as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Fig.
I'm going to try to roll again for
Yeah, roll for friends.
Okay.
You're loosening her up.
17, which means we're 2.
Your friends.
We're friends.
Your friends.
Friends.
now. You sealed the deal just
That'll
then,
do.
for sure.
Yeah.
You played that right.
I didn't mean to call myself an awful shit. I don't know what.
No, but it's
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
sometimes
so
you have to
young
self,
person.
you
Also,
know,
Yeah.
motivate yourself to like open up to
So,
someone.
It was in
okay, so
quite
your-
in character to me.
your boon for Mina is
Yeah.
that if you seek obscure information that's not secret, just like kind of
Strange.
facts, Mina
Journalism.
will research it for you and report her findings.
Oh,
Wow.
Ooh, that's interesting.
And she still won't let you in the paper.
I know.
But she'll do research for you.
I mean, you heard that.
Oh, it was incredible.
It was amazing.
Oh my
God.
No, I'm
God.
seeing
Did you
I'm
write
seeing
that?
a
I wrote
big
most
body
of it,
of work.
and then I
left
had
to read.
ChatGPT go over with grammatical and romantic, make it a little bit more romantic than it was. But it's all based on what I wrote.
It's your story.
That's what she said.
It's my story.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah, she's like.
I think
"Something's
chat-
amiss."
Something that's not you
I
in
think
this.
ChatGPT
I'm not hearing you. in
Yes.
okay, amazing.
Okay, that's all I want to do.
I will. Well, I'm gonna start by one day we're in the Blaze is shaken by Blaze has never had to study for tests. Blaze has just kind of naturally always like gone in and kind of aced it. Blaze is low key smart. So I'm telling you all this in the common room one day. Like, yo, I'm serious. Like I know people wouldn't like expect this of me, but I'm low key. Like I've never failed it. This is my first fail ever. So I'm gonna go on an ego death color walk if I'm not back by tomorrow morning. An ego death color walk. That's where I'm gonna take some mushrooms and I'm going to go out and I'm gonna follow the color yellow wherever it takes me. And I'm gonna grab my pineapple. If I'm not back by tomorrow morning, do you want to come?
No, I'm not there.
Oh, you're not there?
Are you just...
What's
Dude,
that?
like...
I
You
just,
okay?
Like, no, that failing that test really shook me up,
Dude.
man.
I remember seeing you in the spelling bee in the 3rd grade. I don't even want to hear you say anymore, like, you wouldn't expect it from you. Like, we all expect great things from you. So, like, go on your walk, but, like, internalize. Like, we all see the genius in you.
Dude, thank you. I'm going to set my intention on greatness. I'm going to follow yellow, the color of gold, the color of stars, the color of
Hey,
winning.
dude, I want you to have something. And I'm going to give this clue.
Oh my god, my
I just have
And
an
it's
I just have a
second
thing where like
yellow.
I just found this and I don't know what it is, but I think it'll help.
Mushroom going in mouth first. Should I open it now or on my walk?
Dude, you're on an ego death color walk. You've got to decide what is right for you.
Thank you, man. I love
Be
you.
safe though, for real.
Okay. I
Like
will,
if anything,
I'm gonna stay on
gets
campus. I
super
think.
weird. Like send us a.
My plan is stay on
A
campus.
crystal.
Yeah. Can y'all track my crystal? Is that
Do
work?
we have a
Find
Find My
my
Friend?
crystal. Y'all gotta find my crystal. I'm gonna turn Find My Crystal on. So
Yeah,
if you're not back tomorrow
Seriously.
morning, like, see what's up.
And I'm gonna like send you a message tonight
How?
through your crystal.
Oh. Okay, so I should take my crystal. Okay.
Dude.
Okay.
I
All
think
right.
we gotta like strap his crystal like to him, a harness.
And I am gonna leave, and I'm following the color yellow around campus. I also am like part of it is I kind of want to explore these MF grounds. Like I want
Yeah.
to see. I really am like disturbed by failing that test. I'm feeling like
Yeah. You're doing a little
damn,
soul
like,
searching.
yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. You set out, you take the mushroom. It takes a little bit to kick in. Like the first 30 minutes or so, you kind of go from yellow thing to yellow thing on campus. You follow one girl in a yellow shirt for like a good while.
Oh my god, that's so scary.
Scary as hell.
Just like
following.
class to class, kind of. And are feeling like sort of frustrated with
Sitting behind her
where
in
you're-
class, like
You start to kind of tune into her class schedule and like into it.
this poor girl.
And she's not really saying anything. She's a little freaked out. And then you eventually the mushroom starts to kick in, and the world starts like opening up to you more, to where you're not just seeing like a yellow shirt, you're seeing like the yellow glint of like a leaf in the sun, and you're seeing like a flower in the distance that is you wouldn't have noticed before. And so you start kind of moving in a really
That's a color
fluid
walk.
way in and out of campus. You keep walking for some time, and you eventually find yourself on the Witherbloom campus. You walk far.
Wait, I'm on the Witherbloom campus.
You are.
Shit, and your own shrooms.
What
Yeah,
is
talk
the
to me.
Witherbloom
Let's
campus?
And
Pause
do you
there.
have?
Yeah.
So there's all of these different campuses of different schools, which
Right.
you
I just
in
forgot
the
which
Witherbloom
one
woods.
Witherbloom is.
It's
like,
the plants.
it's the plants. It's in the woods. So
interesting.
I'm deep in the woods. I'm not on campus, but
yeah, you get there and you kind of go through almost like a by you. There's all of these, so it's very swampy and has a really earthy smell, both of like growth and also decay. In the center of campus, there's this like bog mansion that looks like it almost came out of the swamp, like organically. And there's a network of all of these interconnected wooden pods with planked walkways to get around. So basically, it's all almost like floating on the swamp, sort of, with different walkways in between. And it's got a really rich type of smell. It's got witchy vibes. And I'll remind you that you have on you, as you've been carrying around, that and a sort of like this strange wand that you've had since you got here, and you have kind of just carried it with you from place to place, not really knowing what it was.
I'm gonna pull that out.
Yeah.
It's brown?
Yeah, it looks like a kind of a sinewy piece of wood.
Not yellow.
What does sinewy mean?
Like
Mom, what does sinewy mean?
kind of bendy, like, and
okay.
slick,
maybe.
yeah, like
You
sinews in us as well.
are brown, which is kind of yellow, and you've been with me all along.
Yeah, you look at it, and as you do, it kind of starts to almost glow yellow.
Oh, you are definitely yellow. I'm gonna find a little spot in the ground, and like it's boggy. Can I like plant it like my staff?
Yeah, you plant it in the ground. And I would say after about an hour
I plant my flag.
of just sitting in the bog, staring at this wand, with focused attention on it, you kind of feel yourself start to attune to it. Something starts to happen where you feel like not only connected to the wand, but like you are the wand.
I was the wand the whole time.
And you see the wand start to like smoke a little bit, and from out of it, like from the top of it, it starts to unfurl itself a little bit into a thin kind of paper right around the top, like a thin, almost wood shaving.
You guys saying this?
There's a couple of like second, third year students who walk by and are just like, yeah, like it's kind of par for the course. You're in the right place.
Yeah, it feels like
for this.
Whoa.
You're among the bog hags.
And out of it
Bog
comes
mansion hacks.
this card.
What?
Wealth management services.
What?
What could it mean?
What the hell?
Wealth management services. Well, I
Wait.
guess I set my intention on greatness. Oh, please enter your password. Why is it green? Why is there a booger on the corner? There's a booger on the corner.
Make an investigation.
Why is there a booger? It's green, which is almost yellow.
It's green. The neighbor.
Everything is
yellow.
almost yellow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Y'all,
Use the clue. Use the clue.
Oh yeah. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna investigate my investigation. Where's investigation? Wisdom, maybe.
Intelligence?
No, intelligence.
Yeah.
Wealth management services.
7.
Wait, okay, for context, do you know where you got this from? You
This
don't.
came out of the wand.
No, but the
I-
where did the
Where
wand
did
come
the
from?
wand
No, I don't know where I got this.
You just
Somebody
have it.
lent this to me, and I cannot remember for the life of me who did.
Like
I've
a
been
long
trying to get it
time ago.
back. I don't know.
Okay.
Do I know when I?
You knew you had it with you when you came to
Yeah, it's like
campus.
recently-ish.
Something-
I don't know.
You don't really know exactly what the substance is. You smell it and you taste it a little bit, and it feels organic, certainly like an organic material. Smells a little swampy, but you can't tell if that's because you're like in the swamp.
Yeah.
It smells like something that if you spent longer with, you could maybe identify a little more clearly. Something familiar.
Wait, did you use your clue?
No, I'm gonna put it down in front of the wand. I've got a little shrine going over here.
Yeah. Museum, MoMA.
I'm gonna pick up my clue.
I think in that moment somehow also your crystal glows and says, use the clue.
As I'm holding them. You guys talk to each other. Look at each other. I need you to work together to tell me what the hell this booger's doing on here.
What is the wealth management services?
Where's the poop?
Did he poop or pee himself?
Where's
You poop with your pants. Bees! Not bees!
Out of nowhere, the most beautiful, vibrant yellow swarm of bees starts coming out of the swamp, swirling around you.
Not alone while you're...
Swarming like the thing swarmed out of my wand. I'm gonna pick up my wand.
You pick up your wand, start moving it around, and one tries to sting you. Is a 9 hit?
Probably not. No. But I say, please.
You put out the that?
Pulls the
I
card.
was bringing my
Tell
arm.
me the
just-
truth. Oh.
Yeah. What about a 14?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Ow.
While on shrooms.
Wow, following yellow. That is so iconic.
No, that's perfect.
That's perfect.
You take
Oh my
1
God.
point of piercing damage, and then make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, I forgot. Doesn't it poison you?
Poison bees?
God.
Wait, what did the bees do last time that happened?
Last time they were bees.
They were just
Regular
bees.
yeah.
Okay, finally, 19.
Yeah, you feel like the kind of sting going through you, but it's not really having effect on you. And in fact, it kind of feels like good. Like
Yeah.
you feel like you're being jolted with
Thank you.
energy.
What's this? Has anyone seen this before? The one that's on me stinging me, he's on my arm. Do you know what this substance is? The green. I'm gonna slide the green right under his mouth.
Yeah, 100%. Do you have to speak with animals or anything, or are you just trying to
No,
speak?
no. I don't think so.
Well, when
just
you're on
talking to him.
shrooms, does anyone not have
Yeah,
super
yeah,
animals?
like, I
That's
don't-
true.
Totally.
Nothing from nature can hurt me.
Nothing
So
from nature
true.
can hurt me.
No, I do
A real
not.
quote Isabel has said to me in the past.
That's like so not true.
I know.
Like,
At the time, it felt true.
like nature can hurt you so bad.
It was like while we were like sitting in an ant pile, by the way.
Yeah.
Like,
Fire ants.
no, I don't have speak with
Yeah,
nature.
so you're speaking to this bee, and you make an animal handling check.
Handling one bee.
6.
Either bees.
Plan of inspiration?
Yeah,
Plan of
plan of
inspiration.
inspiration.
I'm feeling extremely inspired right now.
Come on, let it all hang out.
on. Oh my god. 4.
It's bad over
So
here,
whatever,
y'all.
Yeah.
In your brain, the bee is speaking to you, and the bee
That's
is
interesting.
saying, "Welcome, welcome,
Thank you.
welcome,
Is this your bog?
welcome to Witherbloom.
Is that your mansion?
This is my mansion.
Oh, that's lovely.
Thank you.
Love the whole vibe here.
This is my mansion. Come with me."
Okay.
And the bee starts. The whole swarm of bees actually, having shown no fear, they stop trying to attack you.
Yeah,
And
bees are
instead
chill like
just
that, yeah.
Move through
My
kind of
hive
campus.
of bees around me.
With that, we're gonna switch over to Deluge for a second. What are you doing?
Could I get everyone to leave the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peace.
Peace.
Secrets.
What?
I am going to, when that happens with Mr. Fairhaven, I am going to immediately try to find Reyes and concoct a plan to spend the next week sort of out of sight in the woods of Witherbloom, creating some sort of like hole in the ground sort of hideout in case we need it. Meanwhile, just trying to stay away from the places that Mr. Fairhaven could obviously find me or her.
Yeah.
So classes, the dorm.
Yeah. Yeah. You find Greyus, and you guys start walking kind of off campus, and she says, "So, he came and found me when he was here."
No.
Yeah. So, Mr. Fairhaven.
What'd you say?
Well, he came and he said, "Where's Roger?" And I said, "I think he's on a field trip." And I told him that Roger had been selected to go off campus for a retreat. I don't know. I panicked. I just said something.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
And he just said okay, basically. And he's never really liked me. He never really thought I was good enough or whatever for Roger. But like,
whatever.
Roger's not good for anybody. So like, he shouldn't be with anybody. Period.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, it was like honestly pretty intense. But I think it's gonna be fine.
I think it'll be fine, but I just in case, I don't want him to. I heard him. I heard him at the office.
He's a very powerful man.
He's a very powerful man. I just and with my other roommates, I'm gonna stay away. You don't need to join me, but I'm gonna be here in the woods. I don't really want to miss class, but like I'll come check on you, and I have your location, and like you can tell me if you need anything, and I can like bring you stuff. But also like, what should we do? Like, should we go find him? Or like, I don't know. Maybe.
Do you think he's dead?
No, I don't know.
We just left him on the mountain.
I know. We were.
I mean, like, he deserved it. I like stand by that, but we left him on the mountain.
I don't know. I don't want to find him, and I just.
Deluge, Mr. Fairhaven said he's coming back for the Rose Ball.
Is the Rose Ball here?
Yeah, you would know that the Rose Ball is kind of the official inauguration of all the student representatives, and it's a formal, and oftentimes parents will attend.
Okay. I can disguise myself. So
Oh,
if
that's
I need to, I can really put on the performance, and we can.
You think you can disguise yourself as Roger?
Yeah, I
Like,
can
we
try.
know him.
I know. We know what he looks like. You know him very intimately.
I have one of his hoodies.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
I love you. Like, you are the best. Seriously. I'm sorry that it's just gotten so messy and everything, but I just don't know what I would do if I didn't have you here. Thank you.
I love you too, Dee. And I'm really glad you're here. And, like, you deserve to be here. You really do. You should be here. So, we're going to make sure that you are. And who knows, maybe we can figure something out to where you can be here and be yourself, you know? Like, the only reason you couldn't even come as yourself really was because of stupid stuff. Like, secondary school and high school diplomas and things that are stupid, you know?
Thank you. That really means a lot to me. That really means a lot to me.
It's true. You're so talented. You have so much potential. I really believe in you.
Thank you. I'm gonna give her a big hug.
Yeah, she hugs you back. You promise you'll be safe.
I'll be safe.
What are you gonna tell your roommates?
This is still campus. It's wild, but it's campus. I'll be
Yeah.
fine. I'll be fine.
Okay.
And in a week's time, we just need to get through the Rose Ball, and everything will be okay.
Right. Once we can get through the Rose Ball and he sees that you're here and that you're like doing
Doing
well
fine.
and doing fine,
It will be all
maybe
right.
we should like write him a letter or something.
Maybe I should.
Like ask Roger. Like,
Oh,
you know,
maybe.
just like keep things chill.
What do you think? I'm just wondering how far do you think Roger? Do you think he could have made it back to the city by now?
We took him pretty far out there.
I know.
We rode on that owl.
Listen, I'm here on borrowed time, and whatever comes, it'll come. If I need to leave, if I need to find my way into the next adventure, I will do so. It's okay. I don't need to cause any more trouble. But for now, I'm gonna continue enjoying it and continue enjoying you. And
Don't leave. Don't leave. We can talk to someone. We can figure something out.
okay, we'll see after the Rose Bowl.
Listen, you need to get someone on your side. I don't know, a professor that will fight for you
I'm trying.
or something, you know?
My roommates, they are not making the best of friends, I think.
One of them seemed kind of like a jerk. When we met at the bar.
You know, he reminds me a little bit of Roger, and
Yeah.
that is it's tough. It's tough for a lot of reasons. It's tough because it's tough to be around, but it's also tough because it makes me, the more human I view him, the more
Right.
I
Yeah.
feel about everything.
Listen, Roger's probably not dead.
No, I
If
don't-
anything, maybe he just got a little, like, taste of the real world, you know? Like, we ultimately probably did him a favor,
yeah,
I think.
I hope so. I hope so.
It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, good luck. She
Thank you. And I'm gonna give her a hug.
hugs you again and heads back to campus, and yeah, you.
For the next couple days, I'm gonna be digging sort of a hole underneath, like this, like brush that I can put on top that I can like maybe sleep there sometimes, or
Yeah, make a survival check.
okay. 14.
Yeah, you managed to make yourself a pretty good little structure,
Okay.
and then also make a stealth check,
Okay.
like how hidden
Yeah.
you kind of managed to be.
Plant inspiration.
Plant inspiration, you may.
Okay. 17.
17. Yeah, you managed to tuck it away and camouflage it pretty good. It takes you a little bit of time, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's it. I think
All right.
I can bring it back.
Yeah,
again.
and then we can bring everyone back
Okay.
in. Ooh.
Ow. Ow. I just stubbed my toe. Oh. Oh.
No.
Oh.
You already got a bum finger.
I've got a bum finger. I put on my
You got a
bum.
finger on my bum.
I've got a finger on my bum.
Blaze.
Yes.
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 Pretty soon it starts to get a little dark and windy, kind of intense. A rain starts coming down, and it gets cold, and it's becoming harder for you to find yellow about.
Ooh.
Make a survival check.
A 1.
Yeah, you
Oh, you're getting lost.
don't know where the hell you are. You could be anywhere, and it's starting to rain
Oh.
hard. And you spend some time.
Where'd my bees go?
Your bees went to their hive. They it's wet,
Left you in the dust?
Bees?
and the wind
I
is
thought we were going to your bog mansion.
whistling around you.
That accent. Where'd the accent come from?
Thought we were going to your bog.
I thought we were going to your blog, man.
Taking me.
I thought we were going to your bog mansion.
Carson, make a perception check.
That is gonna be a 15.
You hear what sounds like your friend Blaze talking to bees, calling out to bees.
Yo.
Oh shit.
I think I would come out of my thing, and can I see him?
Yeah, I would say
Of
with
your
that
thing.
roll, you could see Blaze, and he
Is
is
he
looking.
sleeping in,
He
like-
is sopping wet and looking pretty dazed, but not looking like too upset.
Okay.
I don't know.
Blaze?
You don't maybe quite believe he's real. I would
Yeah.
say make a
I'm
Constitution
covered.
check.
As soon as you see me, I'm covered in dirt, and sort of like twigs, and sort of my clothes are a little bit ripped, and
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
No.
Oh no, bad trip.
Make a con save, Macy.
Oh, 20.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you
yes.
you get the sense at least that he's real.
D?
hi. Are you okay?
I guess so.
Here, it's raining. Come on.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take Blaze into.
Why
sort
are
of-
you covered in mud?
I sort of take you into this sort of like hole in the ground sort of shelter with trees that I've and brush and shrubbery that I've fashioned into sort of like a Patrick Star sort of rock
Spy shack.
spy shack
Oh,
situation.
my God. Yeah, I'm looking around. For sure want to take all this in.
And at this point, you probably haven't seen Deluge in all of you haven't seen him.
Oh, I think you were
Basically
sleeping.
all-
Yeah, you said you were coming back and
for the
forth.
first probably day or two, and then but I've been building this. Yeah.
Dude, where have you been? Did you follow the bees too?
No. You were following bees?
Yes, but I lost them. But, dude, where have you been? we were really worried.
I'm okay. I needed.
You're
some,
not looking okay.
I'm okay. I needed some. I need some space and some time.
I get that. That's kind of what I'm doing out here. I'm on an ego death yellow walk.
I don't know what that is, but
You actually notice a ton of yellow kind of around this little cave, almost woven.
Oh, I thought you were saying that I've picked up a bunch of yellow, a bunch of yellow paraphernalia.
He's completely
Yeah, I mean-
yellow.
that
that
too.
too.
You have
Yeah,
a
flower
yellow
in your
flower,
ear.
and you've got some kind of pond scum that you found, a particularly nice shade of yellow on your
A
arm.
contagious fungus,
You have-
perhaps.
Someone's jacket,
Ah,
a yellow
That girl's
jacket.
yellow shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, give it to me! Oh my god, wait.
And you think there are a lot of yellow leaves. He's woven in a ton of this golden leaf color throughout the place.
Dude, you were where I was supposed to end up this whole time.
Maybe.
The pineapple, the bees, that girl, they all led me here.
What girl?
Yellow girl.
Okay.
So maybe we've got to maybe we're supposed to be kind of tangoing in the mind to tango right now.
And you see Dee start to sort of laugh into sort of a cry, and I sort of just hug you.
Yeah. Exactly, man. What's going on?
I don't I don't know what I should say. I came here early, and I experienced. I love this school.
I know.
I love this school.
Dude, I know. It shows.
And it just feels like life is throwing things at me that want me to I don't know if this is my place, really. If I should stay here.
Well, I definitely think you should come back to the dorm. Oh, you don't mean the bog. You mean the school?
Maybe.
No, D. Like you said, you love it here.
I do, but I don't belong here. I don't.
Well, why do you say that?
I am from nothing. And I don't belong here.
Must be hard to be rooming with freaking Pro and I.
Sometimes.
Knowing that you come from nothing. We've got like stupid something.
Not flexing on him.
Yeah, stupid something.
Flexing on him right now.
Sometimes.
But dude, that's not that shit doesn't matter. Like, what matters is this. What matters is how much you love the school. What matters is you come into class, dude.
I know. Can I tell you something?
Wish you would. We're having a mind tangle mind.
I came here a week early, and I just tried to find where I fit. And you met my friend Greyson, right? Greyson was wrapped up with someone who was really, really bad for her. Really bad for her, and we got in a little bit of a tussle, and we drove him outside of STRIXHAVEN and we dropped him off. He's not dead, I don't think. Now his father's looking for him.
Fuck, was that guy today?
Yeah.
Richard Flanagan? Is the guy? Who's the guy?
Fairhaven. He is. There's a lot that goes into all this. He's a horrible man. He was horrible to my friend.
A really bad vibe.
And maybe we acted out of emotion, and maybe we, not even his father, I mean the whole family, but Roger Fairhaven is a horrible man. And maybe we acted out of emotion, but I don't regret a thing because it also allowed me to be here. And what?
Yeah.
And I am scared that, I'm scared generally.
Yeah. But I don't think you should be out here by yourself then. This dude's looking for you. I don't like you being out here where, like, we can't help. We're not going to even know, like, you haven't been answering your crystal. Like, we don't know. You need to come back so we can help. If that dude's a fucking bad guy, fuck that guy.
But I think it's a little bit more complicated than that. If he looks for Roger Fairhaven's dorm, he's going to wind up on your front stoop. I never got into the school. And I've taken Roger Fairhaven's place at this school.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they're like, oh, we'll take you to Roger's dorm, they're going to come up to us.
Yeah.
Okay, but... And then, like, teachers are going to be like, that's Roger.
I think.
Because have you, like, said that you're Roger to anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love your style, first of all.
Well, thank you.
I think that is
I'm
really
nothing
slick.
if not scrappy.
I think that's really slick.
Well, thank you.
And that just goes to show how much you deserve to be here. Fought tooth and nail for
I
it.
don't know about, thank you.
Well, where'd you drop the guy?
We dropped him on some mountains.
Did y'all kill him? Dude.
You dropped him down some mountains or on
No,
some
just on
mountains?
some mountains.
Okay.
I don't know. Are you scared of me?
No.
Okay. I'm not. He was violent to her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even regretted it if we did kill him. And we didn't kill him.
Dude, the yellow wouldn't have brought me here if you were someone that I needed to be afraid of. I'm here because we're supposed to be doing this.
Okay.
And you're my pal, man. Like, I trust you. You've taken such good care of us at the dorm. Like, I ride for you.
I ride for you as well.
Sick. Sick. Well, what do you want to do?
I think it's safest for me to stay here.
Dude, for real?
I just think that if he comes, I think I'm not only putting myself in danger, but I'm putting y'all in danger. And that doesn't feel like something I want to do.
But you're not even going to class. Like, what's the point of being out here hiding out if you're not even getting your education you came for?
I'm hoping to wait it out.
I don't think that's much of a plan, D.
Okay,
You can come back?
I'll come back.
If you want to come back out here at some point, that's okay. I think you should come back and we can talk as a group and maybe put our freaking noggins together. I probably need to have like some water, and
Yeah.
then I'll be better suited to help with this.
You're looking at Deluge, and you're noticing that he is kind of starting to like blend in with the rest of the cave, like his face, like which was partially intentional, but
Yeah,
that was
right.
like really one and the same.
You look so stunning in yellow.
Thank you. I think I'm starting to find.
Stunning in yellow. You look beautiful.
I think I'm starting to find that you might have been following your ego yellow,
My ego
Trail.
death yellow walk.
but you become my ego death yellow walk. So thank you.
Follow this yellow on home,
And
man.
you certainly are yellow at the moment.
Real quick, what is this?
What
I
is
found it in
this?
your bog. Well, I found it in my stick in your bog.
Whoa. My stick,
um,
your stick in my bog.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Ew.
Now, how would you enter a password?
I don't know.
Do you think you just say it, or do you think you? Why is there a crown?
I don't know.
You
Is
found
the
this,
crown yellow?
You found this in your stick. You said.
I
You
found
still-
it in my stick.
Do you still have the stick?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I investigate it?
Yeah, make an investigation check of the card or the stick.
Both. Mostly the stick.
Okay.
Well, can I
Do
do
both?
both?
Yeah.
While I'm at it.
I found this in my stick in your bog.
What is that? That's giving true.
Oh, that was cocked for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, worse.
So the stick is a 5,
Okay.
and well, the card's gonna be a 3.
Yeah, it's pretty foreign to you.
Yes.
Again, you
I start stabbing into the ground.
you do notice
yeah,
that
try
the
stuff.
card, like the gunk on there is this like greenish yellowy like gunk on the card that does smell kind of weird, but neither of you two are really the person that would kind of know what that shit
Wait,
is.
we have a gunk expert back at the dorm.
Oh my god. Follow the bees, man. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
guys
I'm
make
And
your
I'm gonna
way.
follow my bee.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and just make a survival check, whoever's leading, to see
Okay.
how long it takes you.
It's gonna be an 8 for me.
Oh, I can't find anything. 12?
Yeah, it takes you guys a good little while to get back. Like
Through
you
the
know,
night.
you know that there's a shuttle that goes from main campus to like each of these like secondary campuses that takes about 15 minutes. So to like walk it is like, it's not a quick walk. The two of you, Fig and Pro, it's kind of getting around 3 a.m. And neither Deluge or Blaze
Are we awake?
are here. Yeah, you're awake.
All right,
Except for
dude,
Regina.
I
She's
think-
sleeping off a hangover still.
I told Blaze I'd send him a message. I don't want to like screw with, like when you're on something like that, you don't want to be on your crystal. But
But I think it's been a little
it's
bit.
been
while.
like he
It's
said
been a
in the
little
morning.
while.
It's kind of the morning
I
now.
think you can
so-
send him something.
Okay, what should I say? Like something like, "Hey, dude, just want to make sure you're okay. Don't mean to rush you, but we love you, dude." Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or why don't I have an idea? Why don't you send a voice note?
Oh. Hi. Hey.
Hey, dude.
Hey, we're just a little worried about you. It's
Yeah, we
been a
just
little
want to make
bit.
sure you're good.
I hope your Ego Death Yellow trip has been wonderful.
Yeah, we don't want to rush you. We just want to make sure you're safe. I
Yeah.
see your location. You're like in the middle of nowhere.
And if you could come back to us to give us a little shout,
Yeah,
just let
yeah.
you know you're all right. that
Maybe
would
a
be
voice
so
note back,
wonderful.
or I don't know, like, just like,
Get back soon.
yeah.
Just get back
Yeah.
soon.
All right. Love you, dude.
As you guys are finishing up this voice note, the door opens to
Oh,
the door,
shit.
and the two of you arrive.
Oh, really embarrassing.
Oh, it's really embarrassing. Did you
Oh.
guys hear that?
You realize you don't have your phone on you.
Oh, the crystal.
Oh yeah, the crystal's in the hut. Oh.
Hey.
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 Dude.
Deluge is covered in dirt, sticks, mud, etc.
Why don't you take a shower and we'll.
Are you
if
okay?
you want.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm
You
okay.
look like not okay.
I'm okay. It's good to see you guys.
It's good to see you. I'm gonna give you a hug. It's really good to see you.
I give you a hug. Yeah. I'm gonna take a shower.
Do you need any help?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna take a shower. And
Okay.
I walk. Yeah.
You go into the shower, and the three of you are left alone
I'm-
in the.
I'm gonna cook up some fish sticks.
Wait.
That sounds good.
Hey.
Nice and yellow.
What the fuck?
Okay, dude.
Is he good? For
you
real?
guys are not gonna believe the day that I've had. Yellow equals gold equals success equals togetherness equals friendship equals intentionality equals discovery equals showing up for your people.
Dude.
So,
Enough said.
do I need to say more?
No, no,
No,
we're good.
not
we're
at
good.
all.
We're good.
No, that makes perfect sense. Wait, what's this?
Oh my god. Okay. Real quick, I'll let D tell y'all what is like up, but I do not think he's good. No.
He's not good.
Shit.
Probably not. But it's
That's
better he's
really
back
sad.
here. He was like living in a hole.
Right. I mean, he looks. Yeah.
I was at his bog mansion grounds, and then I had my stick and planted my flag, and the bees and
The bees.
Dude,
the
what
bees-
the hell are you
the
talking
bee
about?
paper tornado presented me with this.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
Does that mean
dude.
anything to anybody? I thought you in particular, because this is wealth management services.
Can I smell
mean-
the gunk?
Yeah, make a check. You can do a investigation. You could also do, I would say, you could do a nature check if you wanted to.
Maybe can I do like a history check on wealth
Guidance.
management services?
And if the yellow brought me D and the yellow also brought me
Can I do
this,
guidance?
Yeah, I think so, right? Can you do guidance on yourself?
I think so.
Yes.
I think you can.
cannot do bardic inspiration.
Yeah. And you
Dude,
also
I've
have
got
a
no
student
idea
die.
what that is.
So,
Dude, my family's always managed my wealth.
19.
19. You sniff it, kind of give it maybe a little taste. You know without a doubt that is coming from the creek, that it's reading a little froggish to you.
Oh, this is coming from the creek. It's reading a little froggish.
Oh my god, do you think it's from Hopper? Do we know Hopper?
Hopster.
Maybe not. We don't know him.
Well, I know him. I
Oh,
introduced Regina to the politics of the pond.
Politics of the Pond.
Dude,
Love that book.
okay, while you're like still on the tail ends of being high,
Yeah.
maybe we should walk you through like a guided memory meditation so you can remember where you got this stick.
please.
All right, close your eyes.
Okay.
You want to do this with me, Fig?
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna hold the stick.
If you would, I want you to start ribbiting throughout, but like in a demure fashion. Right? If you could, maybe start with a creak sound. Oh my gosh. My name is Blaze. What brought me here? Oh, what was that ribbit?
Ribbit.
Why am I
Ribbit.
out in this creek?
Ribbit.
Maybe I should investigate the area.
Ribbit.
Oh,
Can
look,
I like?
a stick.
Ribbit.
A really interesting stick.
Ribbit.
One that will stick with me, no
Ribbit.
pun intended, for a long while.
Ribbit.
I wonder what sticks out to me about this stick.
Oh yeah, ribbit.
Is it goopy?
Ribbit.
Maybe something a bit magical?
Ribbit.
Is it something unique? Now you take over.
Yeah.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
There's something about this stick.
Ribbit.
It feels like it's part of the earth or something.
Ribbit.
Like it's coming from the creek, or maybe below the rocks in the bed of the creek.
Ribbit.
Was this a gift? Something from a nymph god, or
Ribbit.
the animals in the creek itself?
No.
Ribbit.
It is. And then we leave it to Blaze to finish the sentence.
Can I do some kind of check to see if
Yeah,
anything has come to
make a
me?
history check.
Can we help?
Yeah, with
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 advantage?
advantage because
Okay,
of that
'cause
gorgeous
Lord
guide
knows I need it.
meditation.
Come on.
Okay. 12.
Can I give a student die?
Give one of your student die.
Yeah.
You can give guidance, right?
Yeah, guidance.
I mean, I would say
So I can
that's
add a
more like
D4?
I don't think you can give your test results away, unfortunately.
Oh! Plus 4. 16.
Yeah, so you're holding onto the stick and thinking about frogs, thinking about where you were. And as you hold on to it, a memory does start to kind of come back to you. But it's not in the forest. You're at a party, like a house party in high school before you got here. And you're stoned. You don't really remember this party other than that you were at it. But like it's a little bit of an out-of-body experience because you were kind of so far gone at the time that you weren't maybe really registering fully. And you recognize that you're in a mansion, like a huge, beautiful home. Looks like similar to your house, similar to Pro's house, but not either of those. And
How many people are there? Can I?
it's a pretty big crowd. It's like a packed kind of house party.
Give me the prompt again.
Huh?
Give me the prompt again.
What do you mean?
What you said at the end there.
Oh. Jordan was saying, is this stick from a nymph? Is it blah blah blah? And I said, no, it's a
Kickback stick. I got this. At a party.
Oh. So,
okay. Change of scene.
yeah,
Okay.
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 Ready?
Also, no, you make party noises.
Okay. Yo, who wants to play beer pong?
So you're
Yo,
you're
fill her
at
up.
a major party and you're having the time of your life. You're taking joint and joint and joint.
Cheers.
And
Oh, I know, that's
the
another
problem.
joint
That's
and
the problem.
joint. And then you walk into another room and there's 14 beautiful
chug,
people there
chug,
chugging,
chug.
and drinking and doing keg stands. Take over.
There's this gorgeous little lady on the keg stand who you've never seen before. She reminds you.
Why is she gagging?
She's drinking gulp, gulp.
She reminds you of a bee. Yellow, bright energy, buzzing with beauty. You lock eyes for a moment, and she says,
Hey, you're looking absolutely scrumptious tonight.
and you say,
Can you roll another check?
Yeah, roll another check. Roll a history check.
All this could be completely fake. Thing.
Ooh! 21!
Yeah, you remember this girl doing this keg stand, gagging a little bit. And you remember helping her down from the stand
Was
and
I there?
Yeah.
Maybe I was there.
Hers-
Maybe that's why I remember.
starting to make out with you. And that you're making out with this girl and she asks you to come upstairs and you guys kind of stumble your way upstairs into one of the bedrooms there. And you find yourself in a room that maybe belongs. Looking around, there's some sneakers similar to the ones you own. There's some old discarded crystals, some books, and I have a messy bed. Looks like probably a room similar to yours, of a boy your age. But nobody's in here, so you guys can use it. And you guys start making out in this room. And as you're making out, you look over to the desk, and there's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It's carved from intricate wood, and you have to have it. You've never seen something so beautiful in your life.
Dude, I think I might have stolen this, actually. I thought someone lent it to me, but I think I took it.
Wait. Okay.
I think that
Whose party was this? Because what?
but it was kind of, yeah, feeling like our neighborhood or something.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. What did the house look like?
Big.
Yeah. Obviously.
2 stories.
Okay. So, medium.
There was
Was I there that night?
dude, I don't know.
Close your eyes. You're hearing the party goers in the background.
Oh, love this.
Yeah. Do you hear someone say, "Yo, pro, let's play Flip Cup"? Does that ring a bell?
It's kind of wearing off now, like everything. You're not really able to tap into that.
Yeah, no,
Please
I'm not hearing
anymore.
that.
All right, dude. So you stole this.
I think I
thing.
stole this stick.
Okay. So it's not from the frogs.
Which is unchill.
Well, whatever.
Well, it might be from the frogs, but it's not from the frogs didn't give it to me.
I am gonna step out of the. You guys hear my door open, and I have bags with me. I'm freshly washed. I have clothes, but I have some suitcases with me.
What are you doing?
No.
I think it might be best for me to take my leave.
I go back?
Maybe.
Back where? Dude.
You guys, I have some baggage here, and
Literally.
I just feel like maybe. I don't know. I'm scared.
Then maybe you should talk
What are you
about it.
scared of? Yeah, dude.
I never got accepted to STRIXHAVEN. I took a man's place, Roger Fairhaven. I came early to see if there was any room, any way I could convince anyone to join this school, and I met Grace, my friend, who you've met. She was in a very tumultuous relationship with Roger Fairhaven, so much so that she wanted to drop out herself, do anything to get away from him. And so we concocted a plan to that would benefit both of us. He would go away, and I would have a spot here at STRIXHAVEN. And she pulled up in a car. We said there was a car that was going to take him to a special gala, and we took him to the top of a mountain. We left him there, and we drove back. That's my baggage. Now his father's coming to look for him, and well, he's not here, so he's coming to look for me.
Okay.
I know. But dude, what I said to Dee before was like, if you're just gonna be hiding out, then what's even the purpose of, like, you can't even learn and be here at school, and you love school. So, like, we can't just, there's no just, like, riding this out. Like, we gotta figure something out for you.
All right. Did you take his crystal?
I have my own crystal. I don't know. I didn't take his, but...
All right, well, my instinct says, like, let's go find the dude. Let's take his crystal. Text his dad and say, everything's chill, I'm just studying.
His
And
dad's
get
gonna
him
be
off your back.
here for the Rose Ball in 5 days, something like that?
A week.
In about a week. So either Roger Fairhaven's gonna be here for that Rose Ball, or I'm gonna pretend to be Roger Fairhaven, or I have got to leave school and disappear.
Dude, did he get a good look at you? Like, if he comes back, like, you're in trouble?
I don't know. I don't know how much he knows or how much he suspects. He knew me and Grace were close. He knew that I didn't like the way that he was treating her. But when we picked him up in the car, he thought we were valet. He didn't see the front of the car to see that it was me or her, I don't think. But he could have. But,
If this means that his father's going to be there at the Rose Ball, that means we have a week to plan. I think the only option that I won't accept is you leaving school.
For real.
Dude, and, like, seriously, fuck that dude. Like, we've got our fair share of, family issues, but, like, a dude that's, like, that bad, and I think you're a pretty good judge of character. I know you wouldn't do that, like, for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think I'm coming up against a lot. It was not only seeing his father, but also I just feel like I'm out of my depth a little bit. It's been complicated over the past week because I love you guys. I love being here with you as my friends, but also, in some ways, you remind me of him. Rich and connected and powerful, and I'm none of those things. It's a reminder that I am so not in this world.
I'm not one of those things.
I know.
I know. But I know that you feel alone, but you're not. Regina comes from nothing too. We're actually outnumbering the Richies in this room.
Yeah! You hear Regina, like, scream from the room.
You know,
Thank you, Regina.
Her demon.
Yeah.
this is my only shot to prove to my family that I'm good or interesting or not a fuck up, you know? This is your chance too. Don't stifle it for somebody else. If this is your one shot, take it.
Yeah.
Make history checks, Blaze and Pro.
Fair, 15.
16.
Both of you guys, like, kind of know Roger Fairhaven. Like, you don't know him, but,
I
like,
love him.
he's in your circles, you know what I mean? Like, he's been around, maybe you've met him, like, everyone kind of runs together
Yeah.
vibe, but, like...
And what do we think? Based on, like, reputation?
Reputation is, yeah, he's an asshole for sure.
Oh.
That, is kind of the guy that people tell girls to stay away from, but also, like, he's just really rich, and you guys also know that sometimes people hate rich people, so, like, you're kind of hasn't really registered with you super strongly.
What do we know about his dad, if anything? The guy that we saw today? Like, did we, like...
You wouldn't have...
Yeah,
you
I
kind
recognized
of
him.
recognize
Yeah.
him
Kind of putting the
vaguely,
pieces
again,
together.
probably from, like, country club-esque type things, like,
Mhm.
top 1%y people knowing each other.
Yeah.
You guys know that the Fairhavens are this like conglomerate in that like they own Fairhavens fish sticks. They own like Fairhavens like frozen pizzas. They have Fairhavens like frozen tamales. Like
Okay,
they're kind
it's
of
Tyson.
yeah.
Not Fairhaven's frozen tamales.
And in fact,
That's a
Blaze,
reach
you
too far.
really love them.
I know I do. It's not right. I shouldn't, but I love them.
Fairhaven tamales.
They're my drunk snack.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe there's some
Dude.
kind of angle on like our dads know his dad. Like maybe we can like get word back to our dads. Like, oh, I heard that. Oh my God, can you believe that Richard Foxtrot like bailed on school? That's so random.
Right,
Like
yeah.
he just decided to go pursue whatever.
Right, no, okay.
Get his dad to stop looking
Totally.
for him.
Well, like we know people all the time who drop out of school to go like on a travel, like to go find themselves and travel for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And on their parents' like money. Like
Well,
maybe
but
we
we're trying
could
to
start.
convince his dad that.
I know, but like maybe we could convince his dad like he left his crystal behind. He's going on a 2-year global vacation to find himself. Like we know people who've done that before,
Yeah.
right? Like
Do our crystals need to be charged? Like if he was left on a mountain, would his crystal run out of juice?
Yeah.
Okay.
No more crystal juice.
No more crystals.
like
They charge in the sun.
Because then we still have to figure out like what to do about if he comes back, but then we wouldn't have to worry about his dad. Like buys us a little time of his dad coming barking on the tree.
I do think this is one part of the problem. The other is that we need to make sure that Deluge is registered as a student here. So I do have one thought.
right.
You know, that Mrs. Glick seemed like she was a little bit lonely. And I bet she does have access to student records.
And just a little couple extra clicks. It can't be that hard.
To get
New student. Deluge. Free
Said to
tuition.
come by any time for anything.
And dude, based on how long it took her to cook up some biscuits and tea, we might be able to do some damage.
and I can turn invisible. Watch this. No, I'm just
Okay, wait.
I mean, it sounds good. I just
Why are you going by Deluge if your name should be Roger?
I'm saying it's a nickname. It is a nickname. My real name is Cedric.
What?
It is a nickname.
But-
I ran away from home and I joined the Golden Delights and I created a performance persona. I said
Cedric Deluge.
What would you rather be called?
Deluge. That's who I
Alright.
believe myself to be. I just
Okay, so
I figured it was it was easy because I already go by a name that's not really my legal. So why couldn't this be the same?
Yeah, so if
Okay,
I feel
so-
like this is going to be your job is to try to get word back to your parents that Rogers has left school.
okay, so we've got to start a rumor. Not even just to our parents. I think it's beyond that. Like we've got to start a rumor.
Grayus has already told.
Like my
His
roommate,
father.
there are roommates. Our roommate, like hashtag our roommate just left for a 2-year vacation. Best of luck, dude. Always hoping you find everything you're looking for. Enjoy. What's a place like in the world that's like far away?
Yeah, I mean, well, the mountains for one, but
Further. No, like further. I'm talking about like different continent.
different
Enjoy
continent.
hashtag the mountains.
Like, yeah, Arcadios is like a
Enjoy
different thing.
Arcadios for your first stop.
You would know.
Hashtag looking for a new roommate. So then Deluge steps in when we invite him as a new student,
But I've already been going to school.
but the administration doesn't know anyone, dude. It's
Yeah.
Blaze, you know that just for what it's worth, like because of your skateboard videos having gone viral, like you do have a big following.
dude.
Oh yeah.
You're-
If I just drop hashtag our roommate is whatever that long hashtag was, I feel like
We're
we can
good
get
probably.
That, get that
And then
stirring.
we'll throw his dad will see that probably because someone will send it to him and he'll go to Arcadios. And then we log Deluge in as a new transfer student who now has an availability in our room.
How are you feeling?
I feel appreciative of you guys. Thank you. I don't know if any of these plans will work, but I'm willing to try anything. I do know Gray has already told his father, Mr. Fairhaven, that because he visited her, he showed up at her place, and she said that he was on a field trip. I mean, that could be the same.
And so what? Like,
That could be the same. Well, she might not know. Maybe she got misinformation from Roger.
Yeah.
I think
There's also the problem that he might
show up. But
if he's on the mountain, he might go all the way back down to he believed that his parents got this car to take, or this shuttle to take him to this gala. So
okay,
if he's on the mountain, he might go straight to his parents in Waterdeep.
dude. Okay, here's what I think needs to happen. Us three are going to worry about posting the video and adding you into the system and then assigning you as our new roommate. You and Regina, because she can't be on our mission or she'll cause quite the ruckus, you guys have to go find him and
don't kill him.
I didn't say that,
Don't
dude.
kill him.
Don't kill
I'm
him.
not. I never said that. I agree. Don't kill him. And yet we find a way to take him up to a higher mountain.
So every time
Mountain in
he
the
comes back
sky.
down, we have to bring him to a higher mountain.
Does anyone else have any
We
ideas?
need to give him a better option. Is what we need to do. We need to buy him that.
Send
damn,
him on the trip.
Send him on the trip. We can scrounge up that cash. You and I just send him on a trip.
We can send him on a trip. We can get him at least a one-way flight to Arcadios.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rest is his.
Doesn't he already have that money? Wouldn't he be doing that already if that's what he wanted
No,
to
like
do?
we have to actually convince him to do it. Like we have to
Yeah.
convince him that he wants to go on a trip.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing also, Deluge, is to convince you that you deserve to stay here. To be honest, you kind of one-shotted the Slaad while we were kind of all around with the...
Oh, I was not.
We were kind of all over the place. And you also destroyed the Mimic, so you have honestly done more than all of us combined. You deserve to be here more than any of us.
I don't know if that's true, but I'm... Thank you. I do feel... It's not that I don't feel as though I am skilled or I have something to offer. It's just that with all that's going on, I appreciate y'all's... y'all going out of your way to help me. But if this causes more trouble for your academic success, then it's worth... I've bought my time. I've done this. I've put him on the mountain, and now I'm sort of reaping what I sowed. And I just wonder if now is the time to go back to the Golden Delights, beg for my place back in the ensemble, and...
No.
But of course I don't want to. Now I love you guys. I want
Listen,
to be here,
we're the rule breakers.
Yeah.
That's our job here
Yeah.
on this campus.
We've got a lot more leeway than you do. If someone catches us doing something stupid, again, I know that the president didn't like it today. Okay, threaten, we'll stop funding to the school. Both of our families. We have a little more leeway to say, okay, instead of expulsion, maybe they'll just say, they'll force the private security on us. You know, like, but you don't have... You gotta put your fate in our hands, dude, I think, a little bit. Like, you can't keep hiding in a hole. And...
Thank you guys.
As you guys are talking, you notice like the sun is kind of starting to come up on a new day, and that day, you all know, is election day.
Shoot. Okay.
And it is a day that, you all have to go vote at the bibliotheques. You have to put in your vote. And then you have the election night party at Nora's room in the suites. And so we're going to move a little bit in time. I'd say Pro, you're fairly busy throughout the day with talking to people. There's a couple different events. You're seen at lunch. Regina is with you, although you think she may have actually caught some sort of fungus. And so
Girl can't catch a break.
But you cannot catch a break.
The rest of you, there's a lot of hubbub around just for election day in general. You know that the other class representatives, normally it's fairly common for the representatives to stay, like for the first year representative to be the same
Incumbent,
as second. Yeah. It's kind of, once you're the class representative, you usually stay the class representative. But sometimes there is an upset. Sometimes people do run against. So the day passes and you all put in your votes.
And how
and
do we vote? Do I just paper ballot?
you go into the bibliotheques. At some point during the day, you'd all go into the bibliotheques, and at the back there have been set up all of these kind of velvet booths, and you enter one behind like a curtain, and inside there are these different chambers, kind of different tunnels, and there is a singular marble that will be in every booth, and you take the marble and you put it in the channel underneath the name of who you're voting, and it goes down like a tube system.
How do they stop you from voting twice?
There's only one marble that appears when you enter, and
It's like connected to you or something. Interesting.
and once you pick up that marble,
Does one appear when I go into the booth?
that's an interesting question. I think it would appear.
Okay.
I think once you touch the marble,
Okay.
you wouldn't know that, but like that's how it registers,
Okay.
essentially.
I will still touch a marble and I will still vote.
No, all of you vote for Pro. Any upsets?
Now, who's the other? I know somebody else dropped out of the race, but what are my other options?
The other people who are currently on the
Whatever,
ballot,
girl.
Jonathan Stonewall, Catherine
Who the
Riverstorm,
first break?
Tellen Bajorn, and
Say the last one.
Teldin Bajor,
Ooh.
and Bedam, quote, Rampart Suvish
Rampart.
at the bottom of the ballot.
Poor guy. You're gonna mop the floor with them.
Of course, I'm gonna vote for Pro, but
Okay, good.
I say oop when I see his tunnel.
His tunnel.
His tunnel.
When I see his tunnel.
I say oop.
That
Just saw his
elephant
tunnel.
And I put my marble in.
Amazing.
Slide my marble right down that tunnel.
The day
My one
moves
special
on,
marble.
and you all, unless there's anything that you would do before going to this party, you all show up at this party, and it is hoppin'. There is kind of
Sorry.
The party is announced.
Election party.
yes, it's
Nora's
kind
election party.
no, it's at Nora's room, who's your RA. She's, you know that she was last year's freshman representative, is hoping to be sophomore representative. You see, as you walk in, her suite is pretty big. There's like a table of students all drinking coffee and energy drinks, like surrounded by different crystals and papers, and as results come in, kind of tallying things up. In another room, there's a bunch of students in front of a couple of different crystal screens playing video games, pizza out. There's people smoking and vibing outside. It's like a dorm party situation, but it's also, there's a buzz in the air. And as, the night progresses, the students at the table continue to receive word about the election results. And
I'm gonna grab an energy drink. If I
oh yeah, they're these kind of green little shots they're very popular.
Does it match the slut, the booger?
The slut.
It does not match the booger, but it is. It comes in like a little corked bottle, and they're pretty common on campus. Students use them a lot, just in general. And you know that it's the extract of a plant that some witherbloom alum, kind of cooked up. Yeah.
I'm gonna work the room, try to make some sales. You know, start to drum up a little business.
Yeah. Make a I don't know, what check would you say that would be? Persuasion? Performance?
Maybe performance.
Yeah,
is how I'm
performance.
feeling.
You're vibing.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Modifier. I'm addicted to rolling 9s tonight. 11.
You have like a okay night. It's not your best. You chat with a couple people. You're maybe kind of targeting some people who are running, trying to get them to chill out a little bit. Make a couple sales.
Nice.
I think I'm imagining maybe there's like some like political nerds around there who are like paying attention to the polls. Like first
Absolutely.
poll came in.
That's
And
100%.
I'm
yeah.
like sitting over their shoulders, being like shaking, sweating, like
Yeah.
you can visibly tell. Even though I think I have it, I'm visibly nervous. Like if I don't get this, like
You're feeling the
consequence
heat
is coming my
quite
way.
literally in your
Yes.
patch. on
Yes, my seal is burning
Oh,
today.
yeah. 100%. There's some.
What are they saying?
It's too early to tell.
No.
I'm really working on the second year races
Dude,
here.
well, shift your focus. The second year race is obvious. Nora's obviously going to win. She's the incumbent.
Right. Well, we hope, but there's been upsets in the past.
Yeah, well, it's
from
not
the
going to happen this year.
incumbents.
Who doesn't love Nora?
Right. Well, let me get on that, and we'll have word in soon. Announcements for sure.
No. Like, I'm going to slip him 2 gold pieces. Focus on the freshman race.
Okay, focusing on the freshman race. Shifting gears. Anybody got eyes on the freshman race? What are we looking at? What are we looking at with the freshman race? And you see someone else come over. He's like a Harangon, wearing a 3-piece suit, and he's a brown Harangon, and he comes over and he's like, freshman race, looking like it's gonna be Mr. Galleon. Mr. Galleon is looking like he's in the front as of now with preliminary results.
How much percent?
Let's see how much percent we're looking at. 25% of the vote reporting.
Okay, and who's in second?
Let me see. Mr. Stonewall. Mr. Stonewall is currently running in second.
How many votes ahead?
I don't have that exact number for you. But
Estimate?
an estimate, I would say you're running about 8 points
8
ahead.
points up. 8 points up. Okay, we're hoping for double digits.
Period.
Jesus Christ.
That's like the situation room vibe.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot going on.
I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna have my little book, and I'm gonna look out at the campus. Is it view of the campus, right?
Yeah.
I guess. Can I borrow your pineapple?
Please.
I'm gonna have the pineapple and just smoking the pineapple
I've
and
just been
writing some
bringing it
fan
everywhere.
fiction
Yeah.
out there.
As you're out there, you notice coming up the walk a familiar face. You have a yellowish green dragonborn walking up to the dorm. He sees you there reading. Hey!
Hey.
What are you doing? You're not in the party.
Wait.
And it's Ardak.
I know, but what happened to? Wasn't there another yellowish dragonborn in class? It's not this one.
It's not this one.
Okay.
There was though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um.
You just thought you were going up to him and had a little case of mistaken identity.
Sorry, what? What'd you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
No, I was just wondering. You're not in the party. Have they announced their? I voted for your friend.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well. Please don't actually say that, because, well, Rampart
Rampart is
is
your
my
roommate.
roommate. So now that I'm
you
thinking about it, I
could've
probably
voted for-
should have voted for him.
You could have voted for Rampart. It wouldn't have affected
Yeah.
me.
Honestly,
at
I
all.
probably should have.
Yeah.
If that gets back to him,
Honestly,
I think he'll be
Ardak,
really hurt.
I really think you should have. Do you want to hit this pineapple bomb?
Sure. Yeah.
Here.
Wow, this is really like a nice bong. I didn't know a pineapple would like hold so much.
It kind of tingles your
Ooh.
your tongue a little bit.
Just gonna make a con save, and you go ahead and make a con save as well.
Yeah.
Under 12.
Under 12?
Yeah.
Well, I'm under 12.
Under 12, you're just feeling really, really stoned, basically. Like, it's really affected you. And you can just choose how that is, but it's hidden. but Rampart doesn't seem to be having too much of an effect on it. Ardak doesn't seem to be having too much of effect on him. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't really actually smoke that much, honestly. So sometimes I feel like it doesn't really affect me.
I feel like I've just started and it's been kind of nice.
Yeah.
I feel like I've always been a little bit on edge, and this is kind of taking me
Oh,
off
I'm
a
really
little
on
bit.
edge.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, that's what people say.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I just think people don't always get me.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I feel like I get you. I feel like you're a little bit uptight, but no, that's not something I don't enjoy. It's just, I feel like you know what you want and you go after it. You're a little bit type A, I'm a little bit type B, you know?
Yeah.
I like to collect salamanders, you like to write papers, so it's very similar.
Yeah. I'm really hoping to be in Silver Quill.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know what I want yet.
You could be in Silver Quill. You're a writer.
That's true, but there's something about the beauty of life and death and Witherbloom that's been speaking to me recently.
Yeah, Witherbloom was not for me.
I know.
But I think it's cool. So, do you want to go in or you want to stay out?
I'll go in.
Okay.
Can you get me
Please don't tell Rampart.
I won't.
Yeah.
Can you get me a juice, please?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get you a juice.
Thank you.
Any particular kind of juice?
Pineapple.
Oh, yep. Coming right up. One pineapple juice. Guys, head into the party. Anything else people are doing? Party? Vibing? I would say during this,
I'm chilling with Pro. Like,
yeah,
helping,
you see from
keeping
across the room,
I'm
Xanther.
pale.
And he's kind of looking around. He looks a little bit stressed. And he finally, Xanther. And he finally sees you.
You ghosted me.
He turns away. Yeah. He just kind of starts talking to some other people. Has a drink.
I'm gonna go up to him. Are you alright?
I don't know, man. You tell me. Haven't heard from you all week. I thought we had something kind of cool happening. I don't know. And
we absolutely did.
that's like not really how I honestly like to be treated. So I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna. It's like you can't even answer like a message all week.
I'm sorry. I was going through a lot.
Yeah. Well, you're not the only one going through something, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You don't have to forgive me. I'm sorry. That was shitty, and I should have been thinking about people other than myself. But I was in sort of a protective mode, and it I'm sorry.
Make a persuasion check. There's a girl singing in here somewhere in the corner.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard her?
Natural 20.
Honestly, if you weren't so cute, it would be a lot easier to stay mad at you.
Isabel.
they do say absence make the heart grow fonder.
All right, don't push your luck.
Damn.
I can tell you all about it, but tonight, let's just enjoy the night.
Let's enjoy the night.
And I'm gonna sense if he's okay with me kissing him.
Yeah, I would say your natural 20 is extending to, you maybe get the sense that you're not going to go in for making out at the party.
Yeah, just a kiss,
But you got a
if that's all
kiss.
right. I'm
He's
just gonna give
pretty
him a
smitten,
kiss.
I think, so, yeah. At that point, the night's moving along a little bit, and you guys see the Harangon in the three-piece suit, and he stands up on a chair and starts tapping his glass. He says, excuse me, everybody, if you could pay attention. We are going to announce the results of the representative race. And if we could all hold our sort of applause till the end.
I grab hands.
As we all know, the results will be announced tonight, and the official inauguration and the instatement of our representatives will be done at the Rose Ball next week. Big formal thing, putting on. Should be a good time. Parents are in town. Make sure you get your tickets.
All right, dude, get
your
to the
dates.
results.
All right, yeah, the results. All right, so thank you all for voting and taking part in your civic duty as a student to this campus. Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot to really participate in what I would say is an important duty, both as a student and when you graduate for any sort of offices that are elected. Yeah, is there anything else?
Can I go invisible?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take the paper from him.
Make a athletics check. He starts feeling like the paper kind of move away from him. He starts trying to hold on to it.
Big strong win.
A 19. A 19.
AC.
Yeah, you managed to get the paper from him, and
Okay.
he's like, "Oh my god!" And guy starts to like trying to chase
Can I just read the?
after it.
I'm gonna read
Do you
the winner.
become uninvisible?
Yeah, I'm just gonna read it.
Yeah, the fear book pops up, and he's like, "Excuse me."
Sorry, you're taking too long.
All right.
Really high.
Shoot.
Let me just give you the list. Okay, fourth year, and well, I'll just send you them, Jordan, and you can read them out.
Awesome.
Oh. You guys know in 5th grade I ran for student class president and I lost.
No,
I won.
really?
I won in 4th grade. I also won in 4th grade.
I won. Yeah.
Shut up.
So 3 winners, 1 loser. You?
Was 5th grade? I didn't.
5th
We
grade.
didn't have student council in elementary school.
The student.
I was in
council's
high
a
school student.
D&D
I was the
player
secretary.
pipeline.
I was the freshman class president, and then I was secretary. I think the rest of the years.
Period.
She rocked it. Y'all should have seen.
You were there.
Y'all have no idea what those
Okay.
dances were like.
The results are in. 4th year's representative is Arel Famir.
Oh my god.
Hello.
3rd year's representative is Mira Daly.
Oh.
And you guys first see the fourth year student, who is a gorgeous elf woman named Errol Famar. She stands up. She kind of looks at everyone. Everyone claps. You see Mira, this 3rd year. She also stands up. She's a dryad. Really interesting. Definitely a Witherbloom student.
Yeah.
Green, curly hair. Yeah.
2nd year's representative is Nora Ann Wu.
Woo! Nora. Okay.
And 1st year's representative is Bedram Rampart Suvage.
Rampart gets up and he kind of puts both of his Loxodon arms into the air, and everyone, there's kind of like a scattered clapping that happens. People seem a little
Confused. We're not the only ones.
confused. I will do my best to represent everyone as your representative. My name is Mr. Rampart. As there's kind of a chaotic feeling, and at that moment, ding, 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 everybody starts to get a message on their crystals, at the same time. It seems that almost everyone has gotten a message, and you all look at your phones, and I am going to send something to
Oh
you
no,
guys.
is my reputation through the mud right now? Oh.
Is it? I mean, It doesn't make any sense. I love Rampart, but
Yeah, this has to be rigged.
I feel like, and everybody else is very surprised.
I think you guys, you're talking to me and you see me sort of registering, but like, I think it's like echoing in my head, like I'm falling into a hole and like.
Has it not gone through yet?
No.
Somebody read it.
Tavis Tawdry, moonlight sliced through the room in slivers, casting soft glows across.
That's my
your story.
That's my story.
Wait, did 2 things come through or just one?
Just one.
Just my story.
Just the story.
Oh no. Oh yeah, just the story.
We all get a message and we're like, what?
This goes to the whole school.
That's so funny.
What's-
Maybe
what-
if I
what-
try and resend
I don't.
this.
I
Send
don't.
it again.
Why did you send my story?
Tava's
Okay.
Tawdry. So this is about.
It's not about Tava's. That's not mine. That's not what I wrote it about.
Oh,
New
here we
image
go.
just
Here we go.
dropped.
Head of STRIXHAVEN, also author of Steamy Dragon fanfic, STRIXHAVEN Can't Take the Heat. A slew of tawdry fan fiction stories were found in STRIXHAVEN president and voice of the founder Tedric Tava's office this week by his secretary. The stories featured the 5 founder dragons in incredibly compromising and graphic situations. After a string of recent dangerous and irresponsible slip-ups on campus, many wonder if STRIXHAVEN is the university it once was, and if it might be time for a storied institution to move towards private ownership. And then it's your story.
He was her mentor. She was the top of his class. It was wrong. But it made her want him more.
Did you drop this?
I shared it with Mina, but I didn't think she would share it with. It was supposed to be in the paper.
You didn't put this on in Tadra's.
No.
Well, either
Something is wrong with Mina.
Either she.
At that moment, you see Mina come storming over to you, crystal in hand, and she says, "So what, did you plagiarize it?"
No, did you steal it?
No.
You know I don't plagiarize. You have
How
my
do
book.
I know you don't plagiarize?
This is my book. You can go back history after history and know that this is a story I've been writing for years and years and years. Here, if you want to look at it. I promise.
She starts flipping
Insight
through
check on Mina.
Yeah, make an insight check.
15.
She seems to be pretty flustered. She seems to be confused and
Can I do one as well?
flustered. Yeah. You're overcome with emotion.
Yeah.
You can't really get a read on
No, I want it
anyone.
back, please. Thank you.
Sorry to accuse you. I just don't. I take the integrity of our paper very seriously.
And I take the integrity of my stories very seriously.
So then,
I don't know who did this. It's somebody who's after us, I guess. Because there's honestly no way that Pro should not have won. And there's no way that this should have been in the hands of this.
I mean, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna get fired?
I don't know.
If he gets fired, then what is Strixhaven? Privatization. You guys know what that means?
I know I wouldn't be here if it was for privatization. Most of us wouldn't be here.
Only the rich kids will get to come.
I know.
And I'm not a rich kid.
So who wants privatization? Who is trying to make this happen?
I don't know. I need to go talk to my paper. I need to go talk to the people, and I'll be in touch, okay? I'm sorry this happened to you.
This has ruined my chance.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just 2 dreams dying in one dorm. It's a little
Fig.
bit.
Fig, that's not true. You've written so much good shit.
I know, but now it's.
They don't know this is you. You'll write something better.
I know, but even the story itself is so hard for people to understand that it's now everybody's either they're laughing at it or they're taken aback by it, and that's not the reaction I want. I want people to understand it. I want people to believe in the story and see themselves in it. That's why I wrote them.
I'm gonna poll them. I want to push our way through the crowd. I don't think we should
Yeah.
be here. I'm going outside, hopefully trying to find a hill or something to
Yeah, you're making your way out of the party.
Let's go.
Right.
Unless you don't want, if you want to stay, we can stay. But
No,
I just
I
feel
don't.
like we should find space for you two to think.
You notice, Pro, that your patch on your jacket has gone completely cold. Nothing there currently. And as you guys make your way out of the party, you see Rampart coming over to you. Kind of got a big goblet in hand. Says, "You guys, I really
not
didn't
now.
expect for
Rampart, not now.
this to happen. I just wanted to say, Pro, I think you're really great, and I wasn't planning on running, honestly, but I got some people convinced me, I guess, so I decided I should run.
Who convinced you?
Oh, did I say I did? I just meant that I decided to
who
run.
convinced you?
My mom.
Insight check on that. 11.
I'm gonna insight check as well. Well, that's a 1.
You're just really so
I'm gonna
flustered.
intimidate him.
Okay.
I don't know who you think you are, but you're gonna tell us you told us to run, or I'm gonna stick your trunk so far up you.
I'm gonna kind of boss up next to her to help.
Yeah, roll intimidation. You
Can I have
roll,
advantage?
Yeah, you can roll advantage.
18.
I really don't want you to do that.
I don't want to do it either. I actually really love you. You're really lovely, but I will do it.
You guys want to come to my room?
No.
I should
We'll
show
go
you
to the
something.
Come to your room.
Yeah, in my dorm.
We'll go to
It's just down the hall. I'm in the same building.
Okay, you guys go. I'll stay with you.
Let's go.
You guys follow Rampart down the hall. He's still kind of carrying his beer with him.
No, I pick it up.
You shoot it back. What are you guys doing?
I think I'm just gonna take him outside.
Yeah. You guys step out into the cold night air. It's starting to get pretty chilly at night here. There are some students sitting in the grass, laughing, talking. Business carrying on, kind of as normal.
I'm just gonna sit with him.
Dude. Is this fucking for real? Like, actually, I heard that right.
I think so.
No one voted for Rampart. No one voted for Rampart. Let's be honest. Dude, I am... I think I'll look around for, like... Are we still on the outskirts of the party, maybe? Is there, like, drinks somewhere?
Yeah. Kind
I think I'm gonna take 2 drinks and be like, dude, we're both screwed. So now... Dude, I'm gonna be killed.
Maybe me too, but I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
To
no,
you.
it's already done. It's what's done is done.
As you guys
You're not dead yet.
sit in the cold, looking out at the campus. I'm gonna switch back to you guys, following a kind of staggering a little bit Rampart down the hall. He doesn't look like super solid on his feet.
That's
But-
normal.
Yeah, he gets to his dorm room and he first knocks. Says, "Hello, anyone there? I might have a roommate. I don't know. If he could be doing something. It's none of my business." And he just kind of waits
Should be
there
able
for
to
a
walk
while.
into your own
I'm gonna kick the door in.
room, dude.
I'm kicking the door in.
You kick the door in. You come
Y'all
in,
need to
it's dark.
institute
He
like a
says,
sock policy or something.
I guess no one's here. He starts turning on the lamps. He says, "Anyways, I was really not supposed to tell anyone this, but I'm sort of feeling high on the night, I guess, and I don't know. Just I like you guys, so but promise you won't tell anyone."
Pinky promise, I guess.
Okay.
Are you guys being honest or no?
Yeah.
Cause I'm not that good at reading people. But if you tell me you're being honest, that's okay.
We're friends with Regina. You know she's really honest, and she's taught us how to be honest.
She's a special girl.
I know.
Where is she?
Oh, she's real sick.
She got a fungal infection. It's all over.
No, I feel like
All
she's the
over.
most attractive girl on campus.
That's what I've heard from many people.
I'm
And
hearing
it's
that a
actually kind
lot
of becoming
today.
it's
I'm-
kind of becoming insulting, I'll be
I'm
honest.
hearing that a lot today.
Yeah.
It's just something about her.
I know.
Something about the smell or.
Yeah, that's something
know.
that it's starting to really rub on me.
To each their own, I
Yeah, I
guess.
guess
You
Yeah.
sort of
Sure.
smell like it too, honestly.
Yeah, but
That's because
Oh.
they're roommates.
yeah, we're roommates.
Well, it's nice. It's nice.
Kind
It
of
suits you.
contact high.
I don't like that. She's covered in shit.
What do you want to show us?
Yeah.
All right. Again, let's keep this between us.
Pinky swear.
All right. Because listen, I just want to create a good name for myself here. I want to go to Lorehold. Maybe eventually I'll be on the Dragon's Guard. And that's all I've ever wanted, really. You know. So I don't know. These started appearing my first kind of week here, and you can check them out.
The green.
What?
I've
The
got
green
green on top.
glue.
I'm gonna show them what you did.
This is the Dean of Lorehold.
Oh, sorry.
Do what I say, don't tell.
I will put teeth on the trunk, or else you will never get into Lorehold. Need potion for race, you know where.
You will be freshman representative. This is for your future if you want to be remembered.
What am I supposed to do? I
I-
just, you know.
Okay, I understand that you felt pressure to, but I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be mean. But you didn't deserve freshman representative.
Oh, sure.
Potion for race.
Oh, yeah.
So you know that you caused.
Well, I didn't know what the potion was really going
I
to
know
do.
you
Is
didn't
this
do
for the
it, but-
frog race or for the election race?
The frogs, yeah.
So
You made the frogs do that too.
I didn't make the frogs do anything.
You're complicit in it.
All I know is I did what the notes said.
Yeah, so you're complicit in it. You're part of this. If you were tried in front of a court, you would also be found
And you made the
guilty.
trunk a mimic. Put teeth in the trunk.
I think you're a great person, Rampart, but this is really incriminating, and I'm gonna take it.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah, but I'm taking it.
No.
I go invisible
Can you do that? How many times can you do that?
twice. On a bonus action, you can turn invisible until the start of your next turn or until you attack. It's equal to your proficiency bonus, and you gain it back after a long rest. And my proficiency bonus is 2.
And so that's for a turn. It lasts a turn.
It lasts.
6 seconds.
Do you know what this?
I'm gonna run out the door. I'm gonna run out the door.
I'm standing there with you.
Make a dexterity. Make a dexterity save as he kind of tries to grab at you, and you try and slip away.
17.
Yeah, you managed to slip away with the notes. And he goes, "Oh, I think I might have messed up. But all I was trying to do was do what was right, really, for me.
I know. Listen, I know you're just a dude who's trying to have a life.
Although I
I'll
couldn't.
do what we can to I don't want to fuck up your life for no reason.
I don't want to fuck up my life for no reason.
I know. I don't want to fuck up my life for no reason.
I couldn't help but notice that they spelled Lorehold wrong on that note.
How'd they spell it?
Not right.
Do you know what that green shit on there was?
You also spelled remembered wrong.
Smells weird.
You don't know anything about it though.
Stinky.
Sticky.
Frogs.
Would they be benefited by yes becoming private?
The frog is Hopster.
Maybe.
Rampart, I'm gonna do what I can to keep your hands clean of this,
Okay.
because I know you'd be impacted by this university becoming privatized. So I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Well, I'm gonna enjoy tonight while it lasts.
Okay.
And Rampart takes up his empty glass.
Wait, can I ask you something?
Uh-huh.
In exchange for keeping this on the down low, can we potentially count on you for help as the new freshman representative? Maybe you have some power with the bigwigs. Like, we're gonna try to figure out what's going on with all this and keep. Did Rampart know about the privatization thing?
What are you talking about?
I'm not. I'm not saying this out loud. Okay.
He looks pretty like lost. He says, I don't know. I'm probably gonna keep doing what the notes say. So if they mean business, they mean business. You know. Those
Okay.
notes
Well,
are
here's what I'm
fairly
gonna say. Here's what I'm
threatening.
gonna say, Rampart. A person who does shit like this is a bad fucking dude. That's a scary fucking dude. Honestly, you should be a little afraid of this person fucking up your life.
I am afraid of this person fucking up my
Okay, well,
life.
what I'm trying to tell you is that I'll keep this on the down low. If you're maybe willing to later help me help you stay safe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'll be your friend, you be my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah. And you guys, as you hold up this note, and Fig, you hold up
But
one.
no,
of-
they're
you
gone.
Took, you
Yeah,
took
they're
one.
gone.
I took them all.
As Fig, you slip out into the night, holding a handful of these kind of threatening notes, and the two of you sit out, looking at campus at night. That is where we'll pick it up next time.
Ooh, the
Whoa,
drama.
What a good
Drama.
episode. Oh, my
Oh
God.
my gosh, that. I'm sorry, Jack. Oh, I'm
Jack's gonna die.
Jack, you can't.
You're
I'm
not gonna
screwed.
die.
Listen.
I'm screwed.
You did win. You did win the Amazing Race.
That
Yes.
is nothing
So there's
compared to the
that.
freshman year representative race.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Pro didn't do that.
Isabel, thank you
Thank you.
so
You
much.
did.
Oh,
I love
We're
this
back.
world.
We're
We're
back.
so back.
We're so
Oh my God,
back.
Eric said, God, I love Rampart. That's my representative.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
That's true.
Go to hell, Eric.
Love you all.
love y'all
Love you to our
so
Slayers out
What
there.
a fun episode.
Join us next week, next Thursday, for another ep of STRIXHAVEN. And patrons, come hang out with us on Monday.
All right.